We're talking about the thugs. T is for terrible, H is for hell, U is for ugly, and G is for jail, cause a thug can't spell.
What? Timberwolf? Nah, man, that's clan tag. That's just cheating. I don't want to lose my friends, man.
It's in those shorts that you keep standing up that you haven't washed.
Well, howdy, folks, and welcome back to Country Fried Minis. I'm your host, Cameron, and I'm not doing those push-ups until after I'm done doing the intro, Nathan. Welcome back. We play games here and beg for your money because your super chats can affect the game. Why don't everybody say howdy this evening?
Steve looks like he's in a Disney movie from the 1970s.
Some neighbors are saying way too loud. That's all we
I know what you mean. You know what I mean. Alley to one of my favorite movies of all time. Can you guys guess what movie here I'm falling into hell?
I watch Black Hole.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Somebody knows, Mr. Mako. You get a gold star.
Is that gonna affect the game?
Sure. I don't know how, but it can. Maybe
Alright,
somebody
there's the
can
push-ups.
super chat what the gold star does.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it is TTRPG Tuesday, where your super chats count as statements from me, the DM, who is feeling a little bit under the weather today. So your statements could mean any fucking thing, because the DM is only partially here.
I mean, you're
Help
completely
me fill
here.
it in.
Your mind isn't completely here.
Oh, I
Why
forgot
don't
my
you,
water.
you know what, Mr. DM Steve, since you're so out of it,
Nuh-uh.
Nathan donated a $2 super chat.
There's a super
Gold
chat
star
coming
is a
through.
newer.
Oh crap! I don't even have my thing up.
that's what she said.
No, that's what he said. My thing. Well, I mean, she could.
Well, you know,
talking about
you
my-
know, it's 2025. She
Well,
could
that's
say
true,
that
that's
too.
true.
must insist that you make that a whole
You can even have two dicks.
Actually, this stream has 2 dicks.
It does
The
indeed.
stream does have 2 dicks. And speaking of that, if you like TTRPGs like this one, go over to Dicks in the Dark and subscribe DIX in the Dark on YouTube.
You can actually
where
go
you
to
can-
DICKS in the dark too.
Not on YouTube. You can go
Not
to...
on, yeah.
Don't
No,
do that
no,
on
in-
YouTube.
No, don't do that on YouTube. No. You can go to dixinthedark.com, DIXinthedark.com, but also DICC, the regular spelling of penis in the dick form,
Yes,
in the
that's
dark.com,
penis.
and it redirects.
penisinthedark.com. Yes.
No, don't,
You know what?
don't go there.
We need to get Garrett to buy that one. That's,
Oh yeah, this is excellent.
he'll really be put on a list at that point.
All right, so game-related thing. Nathan, thank you for the $2 super chat. I am saying that a gold star is a
butter my
That's a
biscuits.
fantastic idea that I just had. Thank you, Nathan. So that's what that is. That means that Mr. Mako has a free And I'm gonna say that not only he can nuh-uh me, which is probably what you want to use it for, but you can also nuh-uh an action of another player. But you only get one, because you only got 1 star. So you can nuh-uh anybody this game.
Hey,
if somebody says something.
Can he nuh-uh super chat?
That's a lot of power. I don't know. It would have to be there would have to be another big super chat for me to say that the power is big enough to nuh-uh super chat.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely keep it to just like in-game.
Just in game, yeah. I think that sounds good. That sounds good. But also, speaking of super chats, this is the game. This is the last chance for the one-time $50 super chat that says it's official to make the game canon up and away. So
Country Fried
there you
Minis
go.
donated a
there's
$2
another
super
one.
chat. All players who didn't get a gold star gets one.
Yeah. Let me adjust my eyes here. Oh, an anonymous super chat says all players who didn't get a gold star get one. Okay. All right. That means now every player has a gold star, which is a nuh-uh. So you can technically, we could have a huge string of nuh-uhs. Could technically, like, somebody could nuh-uh somebody.
Just nuh-uh everybody else.
Somebody could nuh-uh that nuh-uh, and then somebody else could nuh-uh that nuh-uh, that nuh-uh the nuh-uh. This could be a giant loop. But
Nathan donated a $2 super
Dungeon
chat.
Master.
Gold stars explode
God.
when you use them.
Okay.
Oh no.
Nothing's perfect. Thank you, Nathan, again for $2. So gold stars explode when you use them. Adding a new complication, meaning that if you're gonna nuh-uh somebody, you better mean it.
Yep.
This is just like a Mexican standoff of nuh-uhs.
Oh. It could be indeed.
How do we
So
make
now,
a gold
Steve,
star?
you could like put us in a position where you want us to nuh-uh.
That's true. That's
But
true.
you know the explosion more. You can put us in a real nasty spot.
It's absolutely. I could do that. I could.
Okay. Well, with all that,
We were in a nasty spot, were we not?
yeah.
already.
Speaking on that topic, DM Steve, why don't you recap for us?
Oh boy. Last time on We Gotta Get Out of This Place. There were lobsters and rolls and semen all over the place. It was chaos. You finally met Anderson upstairs in the crew quarters. He's a purple guy, bluish, kind of indigo, not Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride, but indigo, the color. That is the color of his skin. He seems to be running the operation, or he was until things turned to mayonnaise.
Yes,
And
mayonnaise.
you got some suits from the excavator, and you put those suits on. And then what happened? You flew out the door, tumbled along, and that's the last thing I remember. You're outside,
I
and
think that's it. We were outside. Yeah.
yeah, apparently airs.
There was epic combat because we had Lucy Lawless came back for a little bit.
I don't remember that at all.
Deanna came back, remember? Because Deanna came through the portal, and then I got kicked through the portal. I tried to kick her through the portal.
Oh wait! There was Kit from Knight Rider. Yeah. Wait. How did that resolve?
Well, I went through the portal, and then you decided, because somebody decided, you decided that I came back through the portal and ended back up where I was.
There was a super chat that reopened the portal, shooting what is it?
Timmy is another game.
It ended their piece.
Right.
It ended their piece with the Knight Rider and Lucy Lawless and who else was it? They had driven off into the sun.
It was China. It was China from
China.
WWE.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
That's right.
Because Lucy Lawless and China were in a lesbian love relationship.
No, they
inside
fell
of
into
Canada.
lesbians. They fell into lesbians with a Z.
Huh. Yeah,
He's
that's
like-
what happened.
He's like,
Where,
I don't
where did the
remember.
portal? Where did the portal go?
I think it just disappeared. I think it just closed.
But what was on the other side of it?
A cool road with like a sunset for Kit to drive down.
That's good to
Putting
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
giving
That's
everybody
what you
a
would have seen through the portal before all the craziness and Tommy Two-Tone got ejected back into your mayonnaise-filled world.
Everyone has a card in their hand that they can play.
Oh, I see. Hey, look at that. That's cool.
So Tommy has seen beyond. He's seen beyond the veil. He's seen like a.
Wait, are you using your card?
No, I'm not using my card.
I should.
We actually have to be careful.
If somebody accidentally says "nuh-uh,"
yeah, that's.
I should make it a thing where.
Yeah. You can't. If you catch somebody saying it for sure.
Somebody should send a super chat if they wanted to be a funny guy or a fun guy, like a little mushroom, like a dick-shaped mushroom.
Yes.
Somebody could send a super chat that says, I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Accidental nuh-uhs count as the nuh-uh.
Yeah, that. What Dungeon Dan just said.
I've already had the urge to say it like 7 times at this point. It is quite real. So if you say those 2 words, it counts as you used your card. But once you use your card and the card explodes, you then can say it freely. And it doesn't do anything.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh man. See, somebody could bait someone else.
Uh-huh.
Or do we have any master baiters amongst our players?
I think there are a bunch of master baiters.
Possibly bait someone else into saying nuh-uh.
Oh man, it's gonna be a
this
long
game
night.
This is
I
getting
hope I get a
good
chance
start.
to blow you all up the first chance I get.
With the cards?
Blow you all to
This is gonna be a
radioactive
problem.
bits.
Yeah, well, as we get started, thank you all so much already for flinging change at the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. So happy to see folks in the chat. Hope you guys have some fun tonight. We're going to try to have some fun, and we're going to try to drive DM Steve insane so that he never wants to come back. Maybe that's just my plan.
You think I'm stuck in here with you? No. You're stuck in here with me, motherfuckers.
Yeah, considering that the Canadian in the room doesn't feel like doing any war crimes today, you guys are stuck with him.
Wait, there's a Canadian?
There is a man from Canuckistan in here with y'all. And if they ever decide that they want to get a little squirrely with it, the Geneva Convention will be accepting a few new suggestions today.
Do you guys have squirrels up there?
Big one.
But they're really nice.
Comstar Knight donated a $4.99 super chat. If you say Nua, you use your Nua. Also,
If you say nuh-uh, you use your nuh-uh. Also,
Yes.
I don't know if I said that right. Thank you for $4.99, Mr. Comstar Knight. Yeah, excellent.
So,
excellent.
We didn't draw a map, right? We just did full theater of the mind right at the end last night.
Yeah.
Or last
there was
time.
no.
Yeah, because there's not really like a map. You know, it's just like a big outside. It's open with craters. Really, the only hazard of getting lost is if you somehow get ejected off of the asteroid. That would be real bad. But other than that,
so
yeah, there's kind of just old station and new station.
We could pick this thing up then potentially, and just draw on the new map as we go.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
just
we
throw
can do
that
that.
up the thing. There we go. Awesome.
Oh man, you know what? That means. Oh god, did I have some planning?
How much of this did you make up on the
Or
fly
like a
in the
map.
moment?
There is a map. Oh wait, that. Oh, there it is. There it is.
There it is.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. All right, I am prepared.
No, you're not.
Oh man,
Cool.
It's burning. You guys don't. The situation with these cards.
Oh, I see. You wanted to, didn't you? You know you want to.
It about happened.
It about happened. I'm a little worried about the explosions.
Somebody says the magic words, and all of a sudden you're all vented out into the harsh reality of space.
So we did have like a countdown at the end of the last episode.
There was a countdown.
I forgot where we were at.
Right.
25 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Nathan
something
donated
like that.
a $2
So that,
super chat.
The other thing
Zena
about
joins
that
the party.
is that,
There are sideways hot dogs orangutan.
So we're in Beckme, and in Beckme, you know, your turns generally are where you search. Well, turn is 10 minutes, which means you really don't have time to search. You've got time to run and maybe fight if that's happening, but you barely even have time to fight. You're not gonna have a lot of time. You gotta get out of this place. I said the titular line.
Ah, yes.
Do you actually know where you stopped the countdown? Do you remember? Because I don't remember.
I don't, but 25 sounds about right.
I'm saying we're running across the surface for like an indeterminate amount of time too, so maybe we could leave it to a dice roll or something like that. But also, if we dice roll it, maybe we'll hit.
It is true. Two things though. Speaking of dice rolls, there is important super chats coming in, Dungeon Master. I don't know why you.
Another Nate donated a $2 super chat. Edging your new doubles the ultimate explosion.
Because you all froze. Okay, yeah, everybody froze. So if something was said in that brief moment, I missed it.
Oh, just the things that you said via a donation to the channel.
Oh, shoot. Let's see. Oh no. Xena joins the party. There are sideways hot dogs.
Huh. But wait a minute, she wasn't Xena, she was Diana. But now she's Xena?
Well, then that's a different clone.
I prefer Xena.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Xena joins the party, and there are sideways hot dog, which I think means that anyone that can get an erection has gotten an erection. That's how I'm gonna interpret that. Do any of your characters have extremely big penises? Because that could be a problem for your suit.
Wait,
roll for penis size.
Did we?
That was a different
say,
game.
Wasn't that the last game we kept track of penis size?
We got to roll
that was,
for
that
it.
was
Yeah,
the
not
game.
in the.
It was the game before, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so we gotta roll for it now.
We have to determine. Yeah.
Thank you, Nathan, for $2.
We have to worry about that.
Also,
I'm pretty sure my character has coochie.
That is true.
What's the racial? Is there like a racial penis dice for penis rolls or whatever?
Yeah. This is important.
Yeah. Think
like
about
the
this for a
elves
second.
roll on like a D8 maybe, or
Right. So let me think. I'm gonna say humans D10. Humans D10 plus Constitution. Yeah. Everybody plus Constitution. So humans D10 plus Constitution bonus. Elves D8, D6 plus Constitution bonus. There's no dwarves here. Halflings, D12 plus Constitution bonus.
What about a half elf?
Half elf. Well, technically there are no half elves in Back Me, but yeah, just go with the elves. Yeah.
Well, to get us started, I guess I'll do the first roll right here. And I tossed it into the chat there.
Oh no, you actually rolled a 1. Get wrecked, you absolute nerd.
Comstar Knight donated a $4.99 super chat. Mako is now Comstar Knight. All voices lines must sound like me. Plus 1 con to Mako's character.
Okay. Meaning the last of the nuh-uh explosions?
Oh, you're right. That's true. The ultimate explosion would be the final explosion. That's true. So, yeah, that sounds like
nuh-uh is double nuh-uh.
Yeah, that will be how I interpret that.
But wait a minute. Didn't you just said it like 3 times?
No, I did not, Dan. No, I didn't.
So we now know that Techno's.
Also, this is.
If that's how it's gonna be, I mean, it can be like that.
This is a weird character one. Comstar. Oh, let me let the bot pop up.
I did say it right, so it does count.
What's that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or didn't I say it?
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Was it? Never mind.
Yeah.
I think I coughed.
Yeah.
Oh no, was there like a nuh-uh? Shit, I missed it. Did it happen or not?
Just knowing I can't say it.
Actually, if the DM didn't hear it, it didn't happen.
Yeah, it's possible. That's possible.
It's true.
But also,
everybody distract the ref.
Thank you, Comstar 94.99. Mako is now Comstar Knight. All voice lines must sound like me, as in Comstar Knight. I'll inject that there. Plus 10 con to Mako's character. Okay, so what's your constitution?
Good question.
Oh wait, but you're playing Henrietta, so it might not matter because she doesn't have a penis, or does she?
No, I'm pretty sure she has coochie.
Okay, all right. Well then you've got plus 10 to your con, but you know,
so I've got like
unless
19 Constitution, which I'm actually probably gonna need because there's a chance my heart could explode in the next like little bit because of all the drugs that I got.
Yes.
The
turbo you
know.
Also, while you have 19 Constitution, you have plus 4 hit points.
Whoa,
fantastic!
Because you went from 10 to 19, right? So that was no bonus to almost an inhuman type of a bonus. 19 that's gonna be plus 4, which means plus 4 to your hit points. So it didn't do nothing. It definitely did something. You know, it might have enlarged your clit too. It's hard to say.
Thank you, Comstar.
Excellent. What were all those rolls?
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Okay, so probably no suit problems for you.
For some reason, I'm just having so many problems with this thing.
Dungeon Dan, boomer
really
as
is.
always, having problems. I'm not even having as many problems as Dungeon Dan. Can you not roll a die?
So it's not letting me roll the d12 for some reason.
Not even if you like click it and click choose roll. Can you do it that way?
Well, finally it did it. So I rolled a 5.
Ah. And what's your constitution?
Is a 10.
Okay. That's not too bad then. 5 is not too bad. I don't think that's a suit damaging roll. What about
these cheap ass suits that are ripped up by a big old dong? What's going on?
What about our Elfie? What'd you roll?
I rolled a solid 3 with a plus 0.
3. What's your constitution?
It's a plus 0.
So no problems whatsoever. So
I'm immortal.
You are out. Yeah, you're outside.
Another Nate donated a $2 super chat.
And,
Con determines bra size for the ladies.
Out of nowhere, poof, into existence, pops a familiar face. Except for she's not dressed how she was dressed before, in this kind of white suit with a little probe or sounding rod, as it were. Now she is dressed
Nathan donated
in
a $2 super chat. Gold stars have a 1D 30-second fuse keen user C Susu orangutan.
And the legs and the cleavage is out, making everybody a little bit sassy, but it doesn't affect your uniforms because fortunately all of you are shrinkers, not thinkers. So.
Actually, speaking of cleavage, you just said something. You just said something again about more cleavage.
It is true.
Excellent. So apparently, Constitution determines brawl size for the ladies, which might cause some problems for the very diminutive Henrietta. As now her if with a 19, that's almost like a godly type of a stat, which means that she now probably has the equivalent to like quadruple F, which actually could cause a suit problem now that I'm thinking about it. Let me roll.
That's like top it.
A saving throw.
That is like peak butch lesbian right there.
For Henrietta's suit, to make sure that it doesn't just burst apart at the chesticle area.
You can indeed better balance the rocket launcher under the knee.
Alright, a 15 is a pretty good saving throw for material. It's stretched to the limit. I mean, especially in the, the very front ends. So you'll have to be careful, Henrietta, because any crazy movements or possibly getting hit, even with a blunt object, may cause you to pierce through your own suit. Let's see. Also, gold stars have a 1d 30 second fuse. Is
that Greek?
I think so.
I think that's Greek. I think that's an island. Right, that's an island right off of Mykonos, right?
Yes, I'm vacationing in Peninsula.
I see. Yeah.
Man, I haven't vacationed in Peninsula in a long time.
Yeah,
I guess
just Lesbos.
I guess it fuses it up. That's gonna be my idea there.
Alright.
Which makes sense because you
did some lunar surface for you.
Gotcha. Yeah. So were you guys across or halfway across?
I think we were bounding across, and Henrietta had just fallen down.
Fallen down, but I had just reached the door to the other
Like I
side.
think everybody had just reached the door. That's the thing.
Are we going into the hangar?
Yeah.
If people have fallen, they might have fallen at the door, but I think we're all across is what's happened.
All right. Well, you're all across. Anderson is he's looking around. Does anybody look strong? Is anybody strong?
Xena Warrior Princess is.
That's true. That's true. But will she take orders? That's a good question.
Actually, if you've watched that show, no. No.
You can explain.
The only way
that there's no way to get out of here alive.
You know, the only way
you might be able to do that, but Anderson's personality is that he begins to bark at Xena to open the hatch,
the problem is you don't have Gabrielle to temper that temper.
Henrietta though.
Yeah.
Oh, is Henrietta blonde?
Am I?
I don't know.
If Henrietta's a
I'm
blonde,
more of a sandy brown.
Xena might have a Xener. If you ever watch that show, because they did it in because they basically
British accents.
Well, it was British because it was down there where they did Lord of the Rings. New Zealand?
New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand. Half of them call her Xener.
Nate has
Look,
clarified
it's Xener.
Henrietta's character's color. She's a redhead.
Oh, that's right. I think that was already canon. I think he
That
had
was
said
canon.
that she was a redhead.
I do recall.
Yeah. So that is right. So she is a redhead. What was I just? Oh yeah, yes. So Xena is yelled at by Anderson. Amazingly, somehow, Xena is amendable. She kind of gives him a dirty look, but maybe she knows that the situation is grim. She's also the only one not wearing a suit, and so.
But the vacuum of space is breathable.
It is, and she's Xena, so she can resist the cold, harsh vacuum of space.
But she's also a Psylocke.
She makes a strength check. Holy crap! Xena,
the warrior princess,
literally grabs the thing, and instead of turning the wheel, just goes, "Ah!" and rips the whole door off, the entire airlock door, and then tosses it out into space, kind of like how Hercules threw that bear that one time.
So she maybe is the Cylon.
Different Hercules,
at the
but
same time.
you know.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Hercules.
So now the airlock doesn't have the door on it, but you can see inside the small airlock. It pretty much looks the same as the airlock that you left on the other side.
Holy shit!
Well,
Nathan
now we're going
donated
to
a
have to
$2
leave
super
our
chat.
suits
Do
on
the
until
Xena battle
we're
cry.
all the way into the main corridor, but I guess that gets it done. Who first?
I'll step inside. Is there still power inside?
At the moment, no. At the moment, it is dark. Didn't somebody cast
Tommy is
a light spell on Anderson?
Yes,
I
I
think
did
so.
that.
Yeah.
I did that.
I just remembered that. Okay, so Anderson's your light. He's standing kind of back. He is glowing, but he's putting off enough light that Fuck, what's your character's name again?
Good question.
Oh wait, it's there on the thing. Dantalian. All right, it's right there. Literally, I can read. So Dantalian steps up into the airlock with the broken off door. No light, no sound, which means that this second airlock door is also probably going to be difficult. It does have a manual wheel release. I don't know if you want to risk Xena tearing this door off too, because then it would
speaking of Xena,
depressurize the entire.
Speaking of Xena, there's a super chat regarding that you have insisted on, DM Steve.
Okay. So because I am saying this, and because of what it says, I'm going to say, Dungeon Dan, do the Xena battle cry.
Do you get any bonus from that?
Well, let's see. So since it's Xena, she's gonna do the battle cry, and maybe that means that she's going to attack this second door, since she realizes that needs opened too. So she charges in with her sword past Dantalian, and she literally stabs at the window, and the window starts to go and it's developing some cracks in there, and she takes her sword back and she looks like she's gonna hit it again.
I mean, how can I appeal to her? I guess I can try to grab her, but this is probably a bad idea.
You could try and grab her. You could also, nobody said anything.
I'm gonna smooch her I'm gonna grab her and smooch her.
Oh. Like on the lips, straight up on the lips?
Yeah, I'll do a cheek.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a charisma check, since that.
I don't know. I think that might be an attack roll with Xena.
It's a surprise roll, so I feel, it's a surprise. She's right there, so I feel like, you might be able to get in a kiss. So I want to see what that charisma is. See how much we can get going. All right, 11. What's your charisma? Well, what is your actual roll? Because it's a roll low. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
So Dantalian leans forward and plants kind of a gross, sloppy kiss right on her.
Wait, how?
I got a helmet.
How?
Oh, that's right. How are you gonna do that?
Good question.
Dantalian, yeah, exactly. Thinking really goofily, goes to kiss, realizing that he doesn't have, and that actually is an attack roll. Go ahead and make a roll a d20.
It's a headbutt.
It is a headbutt indeed.
Oh, going full Krogan on her.
You're trying to give her a hot kiss without realizing those bubbles are there.
+1 if we go with strength.
Yeah, with strengths. 15 plus 1, 16. Jesus.
I think I got it.
Oh yeah, 16. The THAC of 17. Lucy's just got leather on, so yeah. So
I need to roll for damage and to see if I crack the visor on the helmet. Do I break the helmet?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll d6, and then I'll roll for the helmet based on how hard Xena's head is. You got a 1?
Yep.
All right. The helmet is fine. Dantalion takes his head, tries to kiss Lucy, forgetting about his helmet. He cracks her right in the side of the head with the helmet. It's not enough to like knock her out or anything like that. Not even close. 1 damage. Or I guess 2 damage with strength.
Yeah.
But it's enough to stop her. And she's kind of stunned because you like headbutted her in the side of the head. And now she's slowly turning towards you with her sword, looking quite angry.
Now I'm gonna grab the handle on the door and try to open it normally. Like try to ignore what she's doing.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check. Also, what is everybody else doing while this is occurring? Anderson is just standing
stunned.
agape.
I'm right there with you.
Tommy?
9 plus, or my strength is 14. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Tommy's right behind Xena. Like, right behind Xena.
Ah, I see.
Tommy is like right behind Xena.
Inhaling deeply in a really, really creepy way.
Remember, he's only like 3 feet tall, too.
I know. That's what
Henrietta is gonna be making a little. Who had that rocket launcher again?
You did.
Because I believe
you did.
I wasn't carrying it because you guys had to knock me out because I tried to fire it inside the crew quarters.
I totally forgot about that
And
rocket launcher.
somebody
Who
else,
does have it?
Somebody else took it and hauled my semi-conscious body away. So I want to find that again.
Right. Where is the rocket launcher?
Somebody had.
I
I know.
assuming
Somebody
it
brought
was
it with them.
strapped to you at this point. Was it you had special training for it or something?
I'm gonna say, if nobody knows where the rocket launcher is, at the moment, the rocket launcher is lost.
Oh no. We have no
Where
way
could
to
it be?
Christina.
Nuh-uh.
Where could
I
it
would
possibly
like to
Nuh-uh.
make a
Nuh-uh.
perception
All right.
check then
It's
to
not
see if
lost.
I can find
Nuh-uh.
it then before we carry on.
Well
it's-
then,
It's on the
because-
table.
Oh no.
because
No,
a
those
nuh-uh
are
has been indeed played, that
no.
means that okay, I gotta do a couple of things. Number one, where's my D30?
So now the
Like, it's
the
real
last
big. You'd think
version
I'd
has
see
been
it.
Doubled, right? So
That's what
doubles
she
each
said.
time somebody-
I got an extra here. That's not a D30. That's like a D48. That's not a D30 either. That's like a D60. Oh, wait, that's a D24. Where the fuck are my... Oh, here we go. 14. Okay, so all vaginas or poo-poo CC, super CCs are sealed up for 14 seconds. So that's the first thing that happens.
Oh no.
The second thing that happens is that there is an explosion, so everybody needs to roll a saving throw versus dragon breath. Remember, this is a roll high. I'm also gonna let you apply dexterity bonus to this, so it's a roll high plus your dexterity modifier, and the. Oh, also, what were you not on again?
Oh, the rocket launcher being gone.
Oh, the rocket launcher being gone. Woo! That's right. That's right. So basically, what has happened is that Henrietta is looking for the rocket launcher, and as she looked for the rocket launcher, she found it in a crater. As she was trying to pull it out of the crater, it actually went off. So now it's exploding, and everybody let me know what you got for your saving throws.
Tommy
I rolled
got
a 19. I rolled a
Tommy-
19 with a +2 on Dex.
Tommy rolled an 18 with a +1 on Dex, so yeah.
I failed with an 11.
What about Henrietta? She's right at the scene of the blast.
She rolled a 6.
6.
Yeah, she's about to get what she got.
What's her saving throw?
No. I'm gonna redeem a reroll on that. There you go, Henrietta.
Reroll.
You think this is true outcome?
9.
Oh,
Reroll
not much
the
better.
Not much better.
Dragon breath.
What is
13.
what's your it's 13. Okay. I was gonna say I couldn't remember if halflings are the ones that have the really like boss saving throws real early.
You see, Tommy was
Probably because
saved
they're small and quick. But you would think that, but she's got those big titties and they're not as quick.
Yeah,
those
those are about to get blown with steaming bits all over this trader's place.
All right, so that means that it blows up. Henrietta, those 4 hit points that you just gained from massive constitution just got blown off your ass. Now it's still, those hit points still apply to your max hit points. So, but yeah, you took 4 damage. Anybody that failed took 4 damage, and anybody that succeeded took 2 damage.
Oh, that's not much at all.
Oh yeah, Anderson.
What about Hendrickson and Zener?
Yeah, I gotta do that. Anderson passed. So that's good. Oh shit! Xena fucking failed.
I don't know, man. Xena should have, I think doesn't Xena
She's
always
got a lot
have
of
plot
hit
armor?
points.
Doesn't she always have plot armor though?
No, well, not
she does.
necessarily. I mean, she can get really hurt though.
That's true. Yeah.
She can definitely get like really hurt to the point where she's like almost incapacitated, and her titties are almost falling out.
I mean, come on, they crucified her.
Exactly. So yeah, she's kind of starting to look beat up. Anderson, he's basically okay, but here is the other thing, is that now I need to make saving throws for all of your suits. Henrietta's being the worst because her boobage is getting ready to pop out. Let's see. Tommy's suit is okay. Let's see. Jeb's suit, fine. Dantalian's suit, maybe not so good. It's your helmet's starting to crack, but you are close inside the thing, and
and he froze.
And he's gone.
He froze. He
got too close to the event horizon again.
Yeah. And I can tell you this, my brother, he never freezes.
Never.
Every time he freezes, it's always in a he always looks retarded like this. So.
Yes. We also had a peer-to-peer session failure there, so he has crashed out. Yes. Now we stretch. How's everybody
I guess
doing
it just means.
Now it's like, oh, hey, let's talk for a little bit. How was everybody's week, right?
See, he's back. I used my card and he came back.
Crap.
Card and he came back.
Imagine if we just holding really still. No. No.
Where? Oh, here we go. I totally just got kicked out of everything.
Yes. And while he was gone, we could have dropped the forbidden word so many times, and he would have never known.
What? I said it at least 32 times.
I figured you fuckers did. But you already said yours, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. All right. So what did you last hear?
So you were just ready to do a roll on. You were rolling for suits. So you said Tommy was good, Jeb was good, Dentelian suit was not good, and I think you were getting ready to roll.
For Henrietta's. I did roll for Henrietta's, but then nobody heard it.
And then I say nuh-uh to whatever you were gonna say after and.
Oh, there's another nuh-uh?
Yeah, whatever you
Comstar
said.
Knight donated a $1.99 super chat. Rocket launcher explosions ground health.
Oh wait.
There is a super chat.
There is the super chat now.
So I guess while DM Steve was away, he did say this.
It looks like rocket launcher explosions grant health.
Heck
wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Comstar Knight. So that means that well.
So wait. If you pass your saving throw, you should get 4 hit points.
But you passed your saving throw.
No. If you fail your saving throw, you should get 4 hit points. If you pass your saving throw, you should only get 2 hit points.
You're still dodging it, right?
But yeah, because you're still dodging it.
I guess you are.
Yeah, you're still dodging it. So if you made your, you definitely.
Okay, that makes sense.
Failures are definitely because it's inverse now. So basically, if you lost 4 hit points, you got 4 hit points, but it doesn't take you over your max. So if you're already at your max hit points, then you're not, you don't gain anything. But you can gain up to 4 if you failed, or up to 2 if you succeeded in your saving throw. And I guess that means that it also healed Lucy totally, or Xena totally, because she had a 2 hit point deficit from her getting bashed in the head. So that would have healed her up as well. So she's now at full health.
Now there's another explosion.
But there is another explosion. But this one isn't from the rocket launcher. This one actually is from the opening of the door. Apparently hasn't been opened in a long time, and there is a tremendous amount of pressure behind that door, and it just blows out like this, which is dangerous because obviously it's a great force.
Nathan
which
donated
means
a
that everybody
$2
has
super
to make
chat.
saving
Medical
throws
tablets
versus
launch rockets, 1
breath
per tablet.
weapon again, but this time modify the saving throw by your strength. So it's roll high plus your strength modifier.
Excellent. You've also got an interesting rules addendum here, Dungeon Master, with that latest super chat.
Yes, medical tablets launch rockets 1 per tablet. Does somebody have a medical tablet?
Oh yeah.
Who has a medical tablet?
I believe Dentalian has pants full of pills.
No, you mean like tablets, like pills?
Yeah.
No. I mean a medical tablet, as in like a little, like a tablet, like a device.
I
I definitely don't read that as.
I never took any.
Yeah, I don't read that as pills at all. I read that as a device
They should have said pills.
That Nurse Beth might have used, but anything like that is going to be back in the other thing, probably covered in mayonnaise and jizz.
See, I have medical supplies written down, but I don't know, because that's generic, as in medical supplies, and that's all I wrote down.
But Tommy, he could have grabbed something. Go ahead. Roll. Roll a percentile. What do you want? High or low?
Hold on.
Well, don't roll it yet.
No.
Tell me high or low, and then roll.
I'm grabbing the 100.
Oh yeah. High or low?
Low.
Okay.
Why did I don't see where I grabbed it, but it didn't. It rolled, but I don't see what it rolled to.
Country Fried Minis donated a $2 super chat. Pills are called medical tablets in this
I
universe.
literally grabbed.
What does it say?
It didn't pop up. Hold on.
What do you mean it didn't pop up? What do the dice say? What dice did you roll?
Error
Which dice
in
did you
script
roll?
function,
I rolled a D100.
Attempt to perform arithmetic on a nil value.
Where? Are these the two dice that you rolled?
Oh.
Did you roll them together or did you roll them separately?
I don't think you can roll more than one in the thing. Oh, these aren't actual dice.
Oh, those aren't actual dice?
What the fuck
are they doing? What the fuck are they doing there?
I mean,
I
it
can't even
works
grab
for this,
that one.
but it doesn't work for the roller script. We got an error in script readout when you tried to roll that.
Here, use those.
I don't think they'll work. You see how they don't
No?
stick to the thing? Like the standard dice in the game stick to the thing.
Oh.
You're just
Where's
gonna
the
have
standard
to...
D10? Oh, wait. Is this it? Are these standard D10? No. I don't know. Fuck it.
Standard
Just roll some
D10s are
dice.
right. Does this one work? No, the D100s don't work.
Here. I'll roll 2 D10s. The first one will be the
Any
10.
of them in the bag should work fine.
Yeah. Well, except for the D100.
Wait, here.
It doesn't seem to work. It doesn't stick to the...
Well, here. No, look. Here. You got 2 different colors. Which is which?
I don't think
Green
it's not
green
gonna-
is 10s.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not rolling.
What you can do is you can set
So
it
you just
to
gotta do one at a time then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do one at a
Oh,
time.
wait,
So...
you broke the thing with the D100. This D100 doesn't actually exist. It's in a broken state. Here, let's just get you a new one. Let's get you a new roller. It's right here.
You know what? Hold on.
Oh, we're gonna take this
wait.
one and we're gonna throw it in the trash.
Just wait. Hold on. Because no.
Oh god.
Steve's just gonna have to trust me. We're just gonna go old school.
Fuck, why did I forget my sticks? I just walked down to the kitchen and there's sticks out here. I totally fucking forgot them.
What are you talking about, sticks? Also, there's a super chat you missed, Dungeon Master.
Oh
So,
shit, can you
You'll have
read
to
it
get
for me
when
as
you-
if I
yeah.
was...
Yeah.
me?
Oh, okay. So DM Steve, after that whole debacle, said that pills are called medical tablets in this universe.
Ah, okay, that's excellent. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Then,
So DM Steve is gonna have to trust Dungeon Dan. I'm just actually rolling real dice. 72.
okay. Well, you said low.
I said low. Yes,
so that
I
is
did.
most certainly not. But it's a moot point. I mean, it might have helped you to do some diagnosis or healing or something like that.
Right.
But it's kind of a moot point because of the super chat that just came in. Thank
Yeah, I
you for
just
the
saw
super
that.
chat. Whoever wrote that. But yeah. So yeah, he doesn't have a medical device. But the pills are called tablets. So I guess that.
So does
the
that
rocket
mean that
launchers, tablets are
Talion
now
has
basically
has
little
like a
rockets.
He's got like a pocket full of rocket launchers. He's got pocket
Right.
rockets. He's got a pocket full of rockets.
Yeah.
Xena might like that. Pocket rockets?
Wait, what'd you roll for the? You know.
Huh?
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 What?
And what?
What did
What?
you roll for
Huh?
What did you roll? Your
Yeah,
dice
what did you-
roll from earlier.
Well, I rolled a
Who?
1, but you have a pants full of pocket rockets.
Pills?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I rolled a 3.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and I also failed because I think I rolled like a I know it was under.
Well, how
It
do
was
they
like
launch?
it was like
How
a
do
5
they
or a 6.
launch? Exactly.
It just says that they launch. Medical tablets launch rockets 1 per tablet.
I'm gonna say that you gotta throw them.
All right, I'm gonna start. Oh, they're all. I'm in a spacesuit. I can't take things in my pants.
Well, that's true. That's true. Everybody's in a spacesuit, and currently, yeah, anything in your pants is. Oh, Dick, what the fuck? Just okay. No, I'm all right. I'm all right. Okay. Whoa. All right, what's happening in this game right now?
Where did all those fucking dice come from? Wait.
You had it. You just had us all roll an explosion.
Oh, a save.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, right. And
I critically failed.
What were the results? Oh.
I rolled an 18 plus 1.
Uh-oh.
And Henrietta also failed.
Yeah, and so did Tommy. Tommy failed as well.
All right, Dan, everybody failed except for Dantalion, right?
Yes.
Good.
Anderson passed.
Oh boy.
Xena passed. He's just getting lucky rolls. Anderson grabs hold of the outside of the station. Dantalion grabs hold of the door as it flies open. So he's like on the door like this as it flies open. Xena grabs on to Dantalion's legs when that flies open. Unfortunately, Tommy, Henrietta, and Jeb are blown backwards all the way back across the the field to right in front of the other base. And let's see. Nobody bounces hard enough that they bounce off the asteroid and are lost forever. But now you're back over onto the other side. And you need to make your way back over, and you're losing precious time.
Where's a damn lunar scooter when you need one?
So Tommy's gonna start running. He's gonna start running and once he figures he's at enough speed, he's just gonna jump. He's gonna do a jump dive.
I want to hang back and watch if his technique works.
He's gonna see it. He's gonna try to Superman across. Is what he's gonna try to do.
So you're making a long jump.
Well, a running jump, yes, a running long jump, and he's gonna try to Superman across.
There is no long jump rule for BX. There is one for Beckme. And it's close enough for me. But I don't remember it off the top of my head. So I'm gonna look up
for cookie.
A jumping.
Good enough for me. C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. Yeah, C is for cookie.
And while
It's good enough
everyone
for
is
me.
like making
Yeah,
their way back
cookie,
across,
cookie,
I'm
cookie,
gonna try
sorry.
and grab Gina, and we're gonna run inside.
All right. If you're grabbing Xena and running inside, let's see. she's not gonna resist, so you don't have to make a check. You grab her and you run inside, and now you are inside of a kind of a long hallway. That looks very, very similar to the hallway from the other station that you were in prior to going into the lock.
Oh man.
Everything here almost looks exactly the same, other than the fact that like all the lights and shit are out.
Do this. Just save map.
Well, it's kind of the same map, but it's backwards.
Okay, and then where would we be coming in at?
Yeah. No, actually, you'd be coming in over here. There'd be a long hallway that would go.
The one that we drew on.
So technically, you'd probably need to move the map just a little bit this way so that you have 1 square's worth of hallway. There you go. Yeah, like that. So then your hallway would be right here.
We're looking for a nice blue color, perhaps.
That.
Yes, purple is just brown.
I think. Oh, I remember. Do I not remember? Maybe I don't remember.
You're looking for a long jump rule.
I am, but
We could ask the AI Dungeon Master.
I didn't find it. I could. Well, actually, I'll just do it myself because that's how BX works usually. But how much of a run are you gonna take before you jump?
He's probably gonna run, maybe 5 yards before he wants to get up a good amount of speed. So he's gonna run about 5 yards before he goes, or 5 meters or whatever it is.
Right. So like 25 feet.
Yeah.
Or something like that. 20 feet.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, at least 20 feet. Go ahead and go ahead and make a strength check for the leaping of the hobbit.
I rolled a 14 plus 1, which is a 15, which is over my strength.
No, it's old school D&D, Dan. You roll low.
Well, then
you failed.
I failed.
So,
well, if I get my plus 1, I rolled a 14, wouldn't that be a 13?
No, because it's roll low, just like Beck.
Yeah.
The roll low game. You're supposed to roll under. Your modifier only affect other things like saving throws and attacks and stuff like that.
Well, I didn't.
So you failed to launch yourself, even though you took a good run. You're only able to get like maybe about there, so less than halfway, like probably a quarter of the way there.
Well, if I didn't make it, if I land on my feet, he's just gonna continue to run.
All right. Well, what is everybody else doing? Because
he was probably like pumping his. He was probably pumping his legs while he was going.
Because I'm keeping track of time, so everybody gets one
Comstar
action.
Knight donated a $1.99 super chat. DM Steve require a D20 roll. 10 to 20
what
Enog,
means.
1 to 9
There's a new
BoBG.
super chat. Oh, I see. I see. He clarified right underneath.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's.
DM Steve require a D20 roll 10 to 20 B Nog 1 to 9 Bow Big.
And then Comstar clarified right underneath that. I don't know how you want to handle that.
I don't see a clarification.
Yeah, I don't see a clarification either.
The chat right underneath it. Do you have it set to top chat and not live chat?
Yeah, I do. Oh yeah. Bong hits. Fucking tits.
TTS probably wouldn't say the word bong.
Oh, I see. Required a... Oh, I see. Maybe. I think I know what he's talking about. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Roll. I got a 10. All right, I'll be back.
Chat has spoken.
Yeah. So so Tommy went across, but while I'm going, besides Tommy, and I know Tommy is gone, Dantalion is gone because he grabbed Xena and he's in the hallway. So that leaves for the player characters Henrietta and Jeb. So Henrietta, what are you gonna do while I rip this bong?
That depends. How did I land when I got blown across the lunar surface?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say that your tits create some kind of weird buoyancy, so I'm gonna say you landed tits up.
Oh,
Ow,
that's generally a bad thing, right?
Yeah, it's not great.
I don't know. That could be considered an airbag.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Tits up.
Side.
Yeah, it's the wrong side. She doesn't have back fat. She's got titties.
Yeah. Okay, I'd like to roll to see if I can
Two tits down.
roll myself over onto my chest and then attempt to carefully bounce myself on my chest towards the entrance.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, roll a dexterity check first of all. Again, that's a roll low, so you want to roll equal to or under your dexterity.
I met 13 and 13.
What's that?
I met my dexterity.
You got a 13 when your dex is 13. Okay, so
Yep.
that was the roll. So you were successfully able to flip over. Now go ahead and roll a second dexterity check to see if you are able to kind of position yourself in a way to kind of bounce yourself across on your chest.
Alright, so that's a 14 against which stat?
That's also a dexterity, so that means you just missed.
Oh no.
It's not enough that you go flying off from the asteroid since it's just a miss by 1, but what it means is that you only kind of roll forward, which means you really only get to where about Tommy is. So Henrietta kind of you're able to go, but then you kind of roll forward. And then roll a d6, and if you get odd, you're face up. If you get even, you're face down.
I am face down. Roll the 2.
All right. Well, that's probably good because that means you're still in the titty position. So yeah, place your character right up about where Tommy is next to him. And then what about Jeb?
All right, I'm gonna take. I'm just gonna try to do a regular springing bounce, like long stride, bouncing off the ball of my foot, and just get a good rhythm going.
All right. So what you're gonna want to do is roll.
Well, you know what Gloria.
I'm gonna say that's probably a dexterity check too.
You know what Gloria Estefan used to say? The rhythm is gonna get you.
Ah, yes. I'm gonna fail hard with an 18.
Oh, but not with the 20. So
we are terrible at this. At trying to like
D&D characters in space. This is awful.
Well, once again, since you weren't trying to do anything crazy, you weren't springing, you were just trying to get kind of a little rhythmic bounce. Really, what happened is you just didn't get a good rhythm, which means that you're bouncing slow and awkwardly, which means that you also only made it about a quarter of the way to where the others made it to. Which means you got a good bit of time, or a good bit of space ahead of you, and you've noticed that that the others have disappeared. You are assuming inside of the hallway. Now, here's the other thing: during this turn, or during this round, Anderson also ran in after Xena and Dantalion, or no, wait, yes, Xena and Dantalion. So the big light source that was glowing outside has now become now the hallway is illuminated, and you can see that light from outside. But before, you were getting a lot of illumination. Now your illumination is it's not great, because, well, there's no light out here. You're in fucking space.
They're getting away. They're getting away, y'all.
So if they should happen to close the door, which they haven't done yet, you're gonna be fucked in some darkness.
Ah, yes. Can we make another?
I mean, you have little lights on your suits, but they're meant for down in the core. They're not meant for out here in space, so the light's gonna diffuse all out.
I see. Well, do we have time to do another attempt at springing forth?
Yes, but now I need to know what is happening inside of that hallway.
Okay, so I'd say that we take off. It's just a straight hallway. We take off until we see a door.
Okay. All right. Here, let me do this one last. Are you still holding Lucy, or did you let go of her? Or Xena?
Yeah, I got her hand.
All right. So, Dantalion grab Xena's hand, running down the hallway, and whoa. Running down the hallway. Let me look at. Oh wait, that's the map here. Here we are. There are two doors. To the right, in about the middle of the hallway, which is about 50 feet long, and then there's a door at the end. But you can tell the door at the end is another airlock, kind of like the mirroring hallway on the last station. There was an air lock at each end. You just happen to choose the one. So this station seems to be the same so far. There are 2 doors on the right, in the middle of the hallway.
Well, if it's about the same, then either one's going to spin up to the hangar, and there's going to be a ship in the hangar, or maybe that other airlock might lead to some other dock, or something like that. But I don't know which one I would... I guess we'll try to open the door the first door on the right that we come across.
Well, when you come down to the doors, you can see that there's a difference in doors. It is kind of a stressful situation, so go ahead and roll an intelligence check, which is low. Again, roll low, equal to or under.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
I rolled a 7.
Is that under your intelligence?
And
Sounds like it should be.
It is indeed. My intelligence is 15.
Smart filler.
You were... You recall a difference between the doors. This first door looks more like an office door. The second door is a larger door, and if you're right, that's probably the door to the hangar. So it's the second door on your right.
Okay.
Imagine the map is backwards, I guess.
Yeah, we came in. Yeah. Came in here.
Yeah.
First on the left.
So you go over to that one, and where the fuck is Anderson? We have a thingy for him. Where'd he go?
What was Anderson? He was he was the like cleric-y looking guy. He's right here. Was it Hank?
Nah, Anderson. Look, and that's Hank and Boris.
Oh, he was like the purple guy, right?
Yeah, they're dead, I believe.
Did we lose them?
At least
have a model for Anderson?
I don't know. Didn't we have one?
What was his
I thought
model?
we had
I don't
one.
remember.
He's Popcat now.
We grab one though.
Sounds good. All right. So, what are you trying to do then?
See if the door opens. I want to try to get in there, and if there's a shuttle inside the hangar, we want to prep it for takeoff.
Yeah, it's like a fancy door, so it's got one of those pads on it. It doesn't have like a lock or handle or anything like that.
Where's Andrickson? Is he behind us?
Mm-hmm.
I want to demand that he unlock this door.
I have to take my hand out of the suit, which means we need to close that door. And he points back at the airlock.
I'm gonna grab Lucy Lawless' hand and then take off back down the hallway again.
Back towards the door.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna check on the progress of everyone else.
All right. Okay, so then that's back to everyone else, whose progress is not very good. Well, let's go back and we'll just do it in order. Let's start with Tommy Two-Tone. He didn't do so well on his last try.
So he's going to do the same thing. So once he lands, he was kind of pumping his feet in while he was going. So if he lands, he's still running. He's going to do another thing. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to go about 5 yards and then jump again.
Okay.
So that's another strength check, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's another strength check for the jump.
I got a 3 this time.
All right, Tommy runs and takes a big old leap, and kind of goes, and he goes up. Woo!
Am I the red one? Oh no, I see
you're the
I see
green
myself.
one.
Yeah.
So now Tommy needs to make a dexterity check in order to land this great big jump that he just took. Because he launched himself, and since there's very low gravity here, he...
Oh! My dex is a 1. I got a 1. I nailed that landing.
All right, well Tommy then launches himself with a 3 and a 1, actually launches himself all the way over to right in front of the thing, and kind of like he does like a Superman land.
He does
Where
that
he's just
superhero land.
Yeah. So he lands, kind of one knee down. Perfect. All right, which means that we're back to Henrietta.
All right, I am going to reattempt to bounce boobily along to catch up with everybody.
All right, then that is going to be a dexterity check to see if you can get those boobs into a rhythm.
And 12 against my dexterity of 13.
Hey.
You get the rhythm going, and you start going. Unfortunately, you don't make it all the way across, but you only have another quarter to go after this round. And Jeb.
Oh man. I'm just gonna
Jeb.
Keep up, trying to get into rhythm, get a nice bounce going. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Bouncing my merry way across this lunar landscape. And
I'm aware the sequel to Mist.
I'm gonna
Riven is the sequel to Mist.
Redeem reroll right there because I fucked that up pretty bad. Is it off cooldown? It might not be off cooldown. I think it's still on cooldown. Nope, there it goes.
No.
You're off cooldown.
Reroll the dice.
All right.
Does a 13 pass on the second one? I have a dex of 13.
Oh, okay. So, similarly to Henrietta, you're just able to get into your groove, but it's not enough to get you all the way across. Again, you're right there, so you're almost there, putting us at a new round in which I'm going to go back to the people in the... And the reason I'm not doing initiative is because if I had you guys roll initiative every single time, it would just like drag this out crazy. And since there's no monster, I'm just kind of going in order. If anything happens where you're going to encounter something, then we'll start rolling initiative. Just so you guys are aware. Nice. So that means the people in the hallway. We're gonna go back to Dentelian and Xena, and of course Anderkson in there too.
So when I get to the doorway, Tommy's there.
So you get to the doorway literally as soon as you get to the doorway, Tommy's like, whoop, whoop, right in front of you. And you can see the other two kind of bounding along, but not nearly making as good a time.
So if I was like walking outside of a restaurant and I saw these two people this far away, would I hold the door for them, or would I let the door shut behind me?
I think that depends on how big of a dick you are.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of think that's how you.
He's an elf. He's an elf, so he's a dick. I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You figure as long as they keep up the pace. Right now we're going in 10-second rounds, right? So things are happening. Things are happening very, very quickly. They cannot hear you. Things are happening very quickly.
I'm going to wave goodbye to them at the door.
Oh my god.
Kind of go back inside, and then I don't know can Tommy hear me?
I mean, Tommy's right there. He probably.
Yeah, if he can hear me, I'll say we have to shut the door.
Tommy's not even paying attention. He's just gonna run past. and what he's gonna do is he had the foresight to have that card outside of his suit. And he's running down to the door with the card, with the key card. So he can open the door with the key card.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you don't have to close the door. So basically he holds the key card up and he's running and he's just like, hey, we don't have to close the,
Okay, so
couldn't you like explosively decompress that place too though?
So Tommy runs in past Dantalion. He like kind of lands, runs in right past him. As you're like talking to him, he like runs past you. You're like, hey, we should close the door. He runs past you with this key card in hand, and you get up to the door. Now it's not really that far. Are you gonna hold the key card up to the door?
He's just gonna hold the key card up to the door.
Okay, now does Tommy remember which door is which? Roll an intelligence check, because he's just running in and there's two doors.
Well, no, he's running up to the door that what's his face is standing in front of.
Anderson walked back with the other two. Nobody's standing in front of doors, and there are two doors. Is he gonna do the first one or the second one?
Did you say that?
Did I say what?
I didn't hear you say. I didn't hear you say that Andrickson walked back. All I heard was Dantalion grabbed Xena's hand.
Yeah, I might not have said it, but he did, because why would he have stayed at the door if he was like, oh, we gotta close it? He was the one that was saying, we gotta close this fucking door. So I just, maybe I took a bunch of bong rips, so I might not have said it, but I thought it. So yes, Anderson walked past the door. So Tommy is now standing at two doors.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll an intelligence check. Which I massively failed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna eat it.
Actually, now he's looking around. It's not either of these doors. It's that door at the end of the hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the end of the hallway.
Okay, and that's your turn.
Oh,
so now Tommy's Tommy's at the end of the hallway now. Everybody else, let's see. So Lena Anderson outside. Let's see. Well, actually, Anderson, because that's what Anderson was going to do. He was going to close the door. So that's what he's doing. Anderson closed the door. Immediately plunging Henrietta and Jeb into darkness. So now it's your turn, but there's gonna be some penalties because it's now difficult to see where you're jumping to.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do? You do have little lights on your suits, but they're not very good. It's just like a little fucking flashlight. So out here in space, the only way that it illuminates anything is if you look down. You can aim your flashlight, which is not a problem for Henrietta because she's already aimed down, except for that she's so close to the ground that the light only, it's only like a tiny circle of light.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't the elf have infravision now that the light's gone off?
I don't think you have an elf out here. Actually, Henrietta would have infravision. Isn't Jeb is a human, right?
Human.
Yeah, so human. Jeb has no infravision, though if he's a cleric, I don't know if he's got a light spell or something. Just hidden around, maybe memorized. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, he's definitely blind. But Henrietta, if she turns off her light, her infravision kicks on, and she would obviously know that because she's a gnome. So that would probably be the first thing she would do, would be to flip off the light.
With our gnomes in our games that have giant tits?
Because the players are all perverted.
Yeah, that's it.
I would prefer flat for this, but I got saddled with like the butchest of lesbian tits.
The dice
Also, I
have
think
spoken.
that it's one of those things where it's like, because they're small, like they're even thicker. So if you're like into that, it like just makes them super thick.
We're back on the goblin thing again, and I don't like it.
Right? Where it's like, so like gnomes are like super thick, like THICC. But if you want like the flat, then you got to go for elves, because elves are gonna be like the like Anya Taylor-Joy type of a body. Whereas like gnomes are kind of gonna kind of be like old school Lizzo, but a foot tall.
That is a mental image I did not need. God.
Well, that's 2 feet. 2 feet tall.
2 feet, yeah.
Regardless.
Anyway, yeah, what are you doing?
In response to this bullshit darkness ahead of me, so that both of us have an idea of where we're going in like my half hazy, drugged up state.
Well, then what are you going to do? Are you going to continue your bouncing?
I'm going to continue bouncing.
All right, go ahead and make another dexterity check.
3 against my 13.
A 3 against your 13, and because you have infravision, you didn't have any kind of a penalty. 3 is great, and 3 actually gets you right to the door. That should be inspiring to Jeb, except for the fact that now that you're gone, he's pretty much practically, and you've turned off your light, he is plunged into almost complete darkness, except for this little itty bitty flashlight.
Sorry. So the light turns off when I start moving?
Oh, did you not turn your light off?
No.
No, he cast light.
I cast light.
You cast light.
Yes.
I see. Oh, no, then I'm sorry. I totally missed that. If you cast light, then no, you cast light, and you illuminate everything so that Jeb can easily see.
Easily. I see all. In fact,
all right, Jeb.
I see how to open this door, and I'm gonna do a great big bounding leap right for that handle.
All right. Make a strength check to do the leap.
Yeah.
And then if
oh no, you actually rolled a 1.
So that first roll was a 1.
Absolute nerd.
Woo! That first roll was a 1, so you leap mightily. Now, because you have made this incredible leap, you have to roll a dexterity check in order to land the leap.
Let's
he gets a 20
Tommy.
all the way over the station.
Here we
well,
go.
no, this is the landing, so
it's a 12. It's dex of 13.
All right. Not as cool or smooth as Tommy Two-Tone, but it worked. You land on your feet and you don't hurt anyone. So you're right there, and you've grabbed a hold of the door, and now I'm actually going to say it is initiative. Everybody roll initiative. Because I think the next couple, this next round, the order of activity is important, whereas it wasn't as important as before. So
And we're doing D6s, right?
D6s, high is best, modified by your dexterity. Dan, don't forget, because you are a halfling, you get +1 to that.
I got an 8.
Fuck.
So, 3.
2.
Alright.
8. 2. 2. 3.
Anderson got a 6. Xena got a 2.
Oof.
Actually, Xena got a 3, sorry.
And we'll copy this one. Bam.
Bang.
Make it white.
Bow chicka bow bow.
Wait, brown chicken, brown cow?
Brown cow?
Brown
Now,
chicken,
now, brown cow. Do you guys remember that? Was that a thing when you guys
How
were
now,
little?
brown cow? Oh my god.
Now, wait, how now?
No,
brown cow?
it's how now, brown cow.
Now, brown cow.
How now,
Wait.
brown cow?
Was it ice cream?
Wait, is that right?
No, it is right.
No,
How now,
yes.
brown cow?
What is that
Now,
from then?
Hee haw? Maybe?
Huh.
Horse apples.
Hold on.
Aren't
Fine.
horse apples a real thing, man?
You know where I remember it from?
Me
The
saying it, or mom
neighborhood.
saying it?
No, I feel like the neighborhood. I feel like I remember like just kids saying it, but I feel like they were saying now, brown
Oh.
cow. Like,
Oh, it's how now, brown cow is a common English tongue twister often used to practice the pronunciation of rounded vowel. So it's school.
oh, it's a school thing, like an old school like diction thing.
Old
That's
yeah.
interesting. Old school. All right, well then, who's got that 8? That's
I got the 8.
yeah. All right, well then you then that means then the Dentalian is up. So what he doing?
I look over to Andrickson and I say, "What do we need to do now?"
Where the heck is Anderson? He
I
says
just put 'em all-
yeah, he runs over to the one door and he says, we have to open this door. But he looks over. Let's see. Does he realize how close the others are?
Would he?
I saw
he-
how close they were. I saw.
Yeah,
how
he
close they
doesn't. Yeah, he does. He doesn't realize, or he doesn't care. He just walks over to this door, and he takes the hand off of his suit, and he presses his hand to the door, and this door right here opens up.
I tell him he should put his suit back on. Put his hand.
You tell him. You tell him he should have put his suit back on.
Yeah, you should definitely put that glove back on.
All right. He quickly puts his glove back on before walking through the door. And then.
If I have Xena's hand, do I move half speed? If I'm dragging Xena along with me, does she resist?
No, you know what? Since you actually have her hand, I'm gonna have her go on your initiative. So.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna grab her and we're gonna run into the door with Anderson. Was the idea.
Okay. All right. So you run into the door, and then what is that? Tommy. All right, Tommy. What the hell is Tommy doing?
Where exactly is Tommy?
On the other end of the hallway, over here,
Yeah, Tommy's on the other end of the hallway,
where there's another,
think-
where there's another
airlock
door. So
Okay.
does he even notice that the other people ran through that other door?
So, when he gets up to that door, and he's just about to swipe the card, he
Well, he
realizes.
gets up to that door and he realizes there's no place to swipe a card.
Oh, he realized. Okay, good. He realizes there's no place to swipe a card. He realizes this is the wrong door, and you know what he does?
Nah. Oh no.
And he turns around to run back.
Okay.
Nah.
Then, where's your card? You gotta play your card.
Oh boy.
It's in your hand. Oh, and y'all. Should be at like the bottom of your screen. You can just pick it up from anywhere.
Actually, it's at the top of my screen.
It's right there.
The way where is it? Oh, there it is.
It's right there. I just stole it from you. All right, so Tommy looks at the door, realizes that it's not a good idea, starts to run back, says nuh-uh, and let's see here. How did this go again?
Roll a 1d30.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Vaginas seal up for 4 seconds. Not very long. And then, oh yeah, and then everybody in the hallway has to make a saving throw versus Dragon Breath modified by your Dexterity modifier.
Let's see. Don't forget to roll Xena.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Though they get the benefit of some cover as they were just kind of walking through the door at the time. They might get a slight benefit of cover if you're close.
A roll over, you said, right?
This is a roll over, yeah.
Well, do we get any kind of bonus from our abilities at all?
So it's dexterity, pluses from dexterity.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I
was at ground zero for that. So
it's true. That's true. That's true.
I rolled a 12, and then I got a +2 for my dex, so that's 14, and my dragon breath is 15.
I'm gonna say you passed. I'm gonna say you actually passed. I'm gonna say you hit it because you got a +1 for a little bit of cover from the door. Xena passed spectacularly. Anderson has a little more cover from the door. Oh, he passed way good too. So they're good. Let's see.
What about
All right.
wait a minute. What about the door that closed? Would that compression down the hallway blow that door back open?
Well, so first things first is that Tommy Two-Tone takes 5 damage. And also that blows him all the way down the hallway against the other door, but he's like upside down.
Okay.
The force of the blow, so let's see. Somebody tell me high or low.
Low.
Anybody? All right, that's good. So everybody else only gets 2 damage, and then they are blown further in to the hangar, right next to. There is something in the hangar right here. It's big. It looks like some sort of an abandoned transport. Now, it doesn't look exactly like the transports that used to bring you stuff, but it kind of does. And it's right there. Like docked right into this door. But before we do that, outside over here, we've got Jeb and Henrietta at the very last initiative. So
yes.
You guys are outside this door. Fortunately, you're right there, but someone has closed the door, and it is now closed, which means that you're going to have to attempt to reopen it.
I see.
And that's going to be a strength check from somebody.
I'll give it a good old heave-ho.
All right.
I'm gonna just fling it wide open. Easy peasy. There's even a handle on it. I rolled a 10 on a strength of 13.
Well, that is gonna be do it to it. So, Jeb takes a big heave on the wheel. It was only halfway anyway, so a half turn. Door pops open, and you have enough time where you can just make your way into the hallway. Probably just up to that door that everybody else went into. Past Tom. Well, actually, that's the thing. You'll encounter, if you open the door, you will encounter a on his head Tommy Two-Tone.
Hey.
But if you step over him, you can get into the hallway.
Yes.
And then it's Henrietta's turn.
This is bullshit.
I am going to enter behind Tommy, or preferably by attempting to stand up on my feet and off of my chest.
We're talking about the thugs.
And enter into, I assume it's the hangar area here, or...
Over here. Okay, so Henrietta is going to bounce past the others. And yeah, the door right here is open, and you can see inside. You can see your friends, and they're standing outside of what looks like a big old ship right here.
Big old
Does it look like
ship.
Does it look like a bug?
This one, it does kind of look like a bug.
Uh-oh.
You're looking at it. It does look weird. It looks like a big black beetle almost.
Right,
And
so Tommy's gonna get up and start heading toward that door that everybody else that he watched. Everybody, as he was upside down, he watched everybody walk into that. So he's gonna go walk.
Okay. Do Tommy, Jeb, and Henrietta just join the others?
Yes.
Yeah, might as well at this point.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Can we still hear the countdown?
No, there's no power in here.
Ah, yes.
No, so the only light is the light that you guys have brought with you.
Which is two light spells on two different people.
It is true.
2 light spells as well as like your little lights, but 2 light spells on 2 different people. That's a lot of light. That's 60 foot of like daylight style light. So it's not bad. And even though light is a limited spell, because we're working in rounds and not turns and things are going by very fast. Oh yeah, you gotta like turn them around. Okay, so it's like, basically it's like this. It's like right there. All right, so now everyone is inside the hangar, and Anderson looks over and he says, "Ah, it's still here. If that ship's functional, it's our only way off this damn rock."
Hmm? Well, how do we know if it's functional?
Well,
Are you
Anderson
a
is
pilot, Anderson?
not exactly, but we can try. Shit, he's attached to it. What the fuck? How did that happen? There you go. Yeah, so he goes up to the door, and he is able to open up the door.
Dungeon Dan donated a $2 super chat.
Excellent.
The ship is a B.
Well, so it looks like they're anonymous super chat in my voice saying the ship is a B, and as you can see on the screen, in fact, the ship is a B.
Bumblebee?
Sure. Anderson opens up the door under one of the wings. He is able to get the door open, and immediately you're surprised because
it's full of honey.
It's not full of honey, but it's full of something. It is initiative because when he opens the door, actually, before anything, anybody, whoever wants to roll a d6. Give me a d-sexy.
D-sexy.
Oh yeah. Low's better, by the way.
I'll roll
in this case. You rolled a 3. That means that you guys are surprised when Anderson opens up the door to this bee, and inside the door it looks like there might be some crew who died aboard this ship, but the crew that died aboard this ship, well, somehow they're not happy about having died aboard this ship, and undead, purpley gray, rotted looking sin start to come out. One, of course, takes a swipe at Anderson, hits him. Oh fuck! Anderson is actually like hit for a decent amount. This thing kind of has claws. It rips down his suit, rips open his suit, and like tears a big thing across his chest. He stumbles back, spits up some blood, and like falls on the ground. He's not dead, but he's like on the ground and he's now coughing. And there's like blood all over his front. Another one of the zombies bursts out.
They're coming out of the bee?
Zombies bursts out, and
are they humanoid?
Yeah, they look like they used to look like Anderson. So they're humanoid guys who originally had like a kind of a bluish purple skin, but now they're all zombified and have you know, all this stuff. But anyway, wait, what just happened? What? What?
What?
What?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, for a second it looked like somebody froze or something. I thought you were trying to tell me that somebody froze.
No.
Okay.
I was just fucking around.
Oh, you're just
I was just saying
distracting the very high DM.
Yeah, really.
No, who was just about to roll to see if Jeb was hit, but actually that's going to be a hit against Tommy now. It is a hit, and Tommy takes 3 damage.
Shit.
Don't fuck with the DM. You took Jeb's hit. That would have hit Jeb instead, but now it hit Tommy. And it looks like, so now somebody give me some zombies. Do we have any zombies? And it's initiative. I need 5 zombies in its initiative.
Zombies.
Zombies that like were crew people at some point, right?
Yeah. Like if you can find zombies that were crew people, that'd be great.
I don't have zombies. I have some. Here's some random baddies.
That's good enough. Random baddies are good. Some masked elves, a thug.
I roll
a 4.
So you can just name the zombie.
Yeah. So why do I keep doing that? So 2 of them are like outside of the ship. Okay, I'm really having a hard time with these things. Why are they like sitting up on this weird plane? Alright. 3 of them are in the B. God damn it. And 2 of them are outside of the B. Okay, and it's initiative. So I gotta roll.
I got a
3
5.
different people, right?
Putting you on 5.
Henrietta got a 4.
Oh, wait, that's not a D6. It's a D3. Looks like a D6. Okay, alright. Anderson and Xena got 6s. The baddies are zombies, so they actually don't get anything. They have an automatic 1.
I got a 7.
Other than the fact that they surprised you earlier.
Everything is set up.
Alright, that means it looks like Dantalion is up. And there are zombies now pouring out of this bee.
I am going to. Well, zombies I don't think are affected by magical sleep. I don't believe. I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Are you a wizard?
Yeah, sort of.
Are you a wizard?
He's an elf, so he's a traditional D&D elf, so half and half.
Okay. We don't have a cleric, I guess.
I'm a cleric.
I have a cleric.
We've got a clerk? Okay, that's good.
I'm a clerk.
Yeah,
Alright, so
cast shield on myself and then back up a bit.
Alright, okay. You cast shield. And then actually probably would back up first and then cast shield, but either way, same. Then let's see who's next. That's gonna be Anderson. Yeah. Anderson is just trying to get to his feet. He is incredibly hurt. And he is actually struggling to get to his feet. He's like slipping in his own blood. So he is not able to get up. Xena immediately sees a threat, and the one that struck Anderson, she takes her sword and she slices into that one. And good fucking call having Xena around, because that one is dead. She got max damage on her sword plus her strength. So one of the zombies is just cut asunder by Xena going, what? You know, doing the whole. Alright. And then who is up?
I got a 5, so that would probably
Let's see. So Xena, Tommy. Yes, Tommy.
So Tommy's got his gun. Tommy's got his gun.
Oh no.
So that one, yeah, pretty much. So that one that hit me, I'm just pointing it at him and he's just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
She shot her dad because he put hands on her.
That's true. Wasn't it like her stepdad or something? I can't remember if the song was specific.
So that's gonna be that's a 50.
I thought he put something else on her, honestly, but
that's a 50.
way worse. What'd you get?
15.
15. Okay, 15 is definitely gonna be a hit. What gun
right?
was that?
It's one of those small ones. I think it was the D4.
Ooh, those little ones I think are a D3, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, no, I don't think I rolled a D3 last time.
You sure?
I don't know.
Let me look up the documentation. This is gonna be like Dicks in the Dark, where there's sometimes there's like spreadsheets and stuff.
Oh
Except
no.
for no, there's not gonna be any spreadsheets. Not that you can see anyway. I'm just gonna look at spreadsheets for a moment.
Just because I can't see them doesn't mean they don't exist.
That's true. What is it? My eyes are not working. I don't have my glasses on. Blue, 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 blue. What is it, Dan?
All I wrote down was gun with holster.
But it's a small one. Is it energy pistol small?
I would know. I just wrote down gun with holster. You didn't tell me what it was. And
did I say it was a little one or a normal size one? That's important. I would have said.
It's not as important.
So then it's a little one. Okay.
Okay, if it's a little one, that's D3 plus 2, but the D3 is exploding.
Okay.
So size isn't everything. Error in script custom token. You can't roll the D3.
I can't roll a fucking D3?
Yeah, it's not a real die. It's a custom asset.
Oh my god.
Just roll it off the thing. Just roll it over here so that we can just see it. Just drag the dice to the hangar and roll it right on the hangar. That way we can see it.
If you mouse over it and hit the R key, like mash the R key on your keyboard, it'll roll it.
Where did it go?
I moved it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, where did it go? Don't keep moving it. I can't. There it is. Gee, there it is. Okay. So if I just mash the R key. That's a 2 plus 2, so 4 damage.
Okay. So you hit the other guy that is out. Let's see, where is he?
The guy that hit me. So basically, whoever hit the guy that was right in front of me.
Oh yeah, the guy that hit you. Yes. So I don't know where they went, but anyway.
They were floating on top of the bee. Remember?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to get them off the top of the bee. I can't separate them from the bee. But one of them is dead now, and one of them is injured by 4. So looking like pretty rough, but not destroyed. The final 3 are within the ship, and but does anybody else have greater than 1? A 2. Yeah. Henrietta, yeah. So Henrietta's going next.
All right.
So there's one injured zombie outside the ship.
How sturdy does the ship look?
Since you are a gnome, and you do have an innate knowledge about mechanical things, go ahead and roll an intelligence check, because that question can be answered for your character. It normally wouldn't be able to be.
There's one dead zombie from Xena, one injured zombie.
Correct, and then 3 inside the ship that are kind of
in the ship.
So that
coming
is
out.
a 1.
Oh, yeah. To your gnomish eyes, the ship looks old but solid. Even though it's new tech, and like you're not you're more familiar with this tech now that you've been here in this station and everything. But yeah, you would say old but solid. It looks like a solid ship.
It could possibly handle an explosion.
Yeah.
Question mark.
Possibly, sure.
Nuh-uh.
You can't do that anymore.
I know.
Oh, but I can. So I'm gonna walk over to the 3 remaining zombies, and I am going to, with the smuggest expression on my face, stare them down, and simply say, "Nuh-uh."
So you're basically gonna go like right up to the door and nuh-uh them right into the door.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't know why I keep having to make this roll, but there was a super chat, so I'm gonna keep making it, even though it doesn't have seemed to have done anything thus far. And this time, in fact, it's a critical, which means that vaginas only close up for 1 second, which I'm gonna say means that vaginas don't close up at all. I'm gonna say that that probably means that they open up as wide as possible. Woo!
So does that mean that I just let out like the loudest queef then? Or
Queef,
like,
yeah. That's probably there's you and Xena are both like queefing fantastically. Actually, and I'm gonna say that that is in fact the source of the explosion. Because anytime there's an explosion, I try and find a viable source, and it sounds like that is the viable source. So there is a concert of queef between Xena and Henrietta.
God, why does it smell like fish? Why does it smell like fish in here all of a sudden?
That just means like the crotch area of our space, it's just blown wide open.
I'm actually gonna say that while there is force for this one, I'm gonna make everybody make a saving throw versus poison. Just because I feel like it's the most apt thing. So everybody make a saving throw versus poison. I'm gonna say that both Xena and Henrietta have a +2 bonus on their saving throws, since at least half of the queef explosion is coming from them.
Okay. So
Any ability bonuses or no?
8 against my 8.
And I don't know how this stream, after all that, still has ads on it. I don't even know.
Are there any ability bonuses on this roll?
Only I'm gonna say Constitution for
Okay.
yeah. Constitution modifier
It's a roll
+2
over, right?
for Henrietta. Roll equal to or over.
Okay.
I also failed.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Why is it saying this? It says please wait till for the dice to stop rolling before you roll.
Oh.
The dice isn't fucking rolling.
I think when you put the D3 on it, which is not a real die, it broke that one. So let's get rid of that one there and do another one.
Oh
right,
boy.
Where's the 20?
You got a 20 right here. Whoop.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Oh my God. I rolled a 13.
That's probably a pass, right?
My poison is 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But if I take damage, I'm dead.
So, well, actually, no damage on this one. In fact, for the players, what this means is that if you passed your saving throw, you're okay. It's not too bad. In fact, Tommy, what did Tommy pass at?
13.
A 13. Tommy is probably taking a big.
Yeah.
He's probably taking a big old breath. Unfortunately for those that failed, you have become highly nauseated. And if you still have you start to vomit, and if you still have your suit on, you're now gonna fill your bubble helmet with vomit. So
Right.
anybody that failed now has their helmet filled with vomit, obscuring their vision and making it difficult to breathe. Fortunately for you, oh yeah, the smell was so bad that even though normally a smell effect would not affect zombies who smell really bad themselves, it's so rank and horrendous that the zombies are also affected, and two of them start kind of retching dust. And are kind of and are kind of
that's a great band name, Retching Dust.
Yeah, from like the 90s.
Yeah.
They
Dude,
opened for Smashing Pumpkins.
I'm gonna go see Retching Dust later, man.
Yeah. So, God, okay, so that means that wasn't the last thing though. So, Jeb, did you fail?
I did fail.
Okay, so it's your turn. Your helmet is filling up with vomit.
All right. Well,
because you're vomiting uncontrollably.
Can I still attempt to turn undead?
You're gonna have to probably take the helmet off and clear the vomit first. You don't think that you're going to be able to invoke holy power with a head like just completely covered in vomit? You can't even see where the holy power is going, so you're gonna have to take the helmet off.
I'm gonna die if I take this helmet off.
No, you're not.
Not
immediately. You can breathe in space. You can
not immediately.
You're right. I can breathe in the vacuum of space. Well, the vacuum of space is breathable. So I will pop the.
Plus we're inside.
You are inside. There's a little bit,
I see what's coming. Jeb is gonna get rid of these zombies. And I'm gonna pop my helmet.
All right.
Start
so
invoking. Holy word.
You pop your helmet off, but I'm gonna say that it's gonna take your full round here to pop the helmet off and actually like clear the vomit from your eyes and face, because you are in fact still vomiting, because you're vomiting all the way until the end of the round.
Damn it.
Which means that it's the zombies' turn. Now the zombies are heavily vomiting as well, so two of them really aren't doing too much, but the other are making attacks. So one zombie, seeing that Jeb is free, makes an attack towards him, but misses him just barely, maybe slipping in a little bit of vomit. And the other that is out makes an attack against, I'm gonna say Xena, because Xena did a lot of fucking damage before. Actually hits Xena, who, no, she wasn't injured because she got healed, so... Ooh, but does a number on Xena as well. Kind of tears into her flesh with his mighty claw, and I think that's initiative again. Yeah.
Initiative.
6.
Where's my...
I got a 4.
Both Anderson and Xena got 3s.
I got a 7.
Ooh.
All right, the tracker is accurate, Dungeon Master.
Excellent. That's a Greek pizza right there.
Greek pizza? It's
Mm-hmm.
like spinach and mushrooms and feta cheese and black olives?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Calamari.
And it's got like that vague high quality that implies that it was definitely made in some money laundering place run by the mafia.
Those are Sicilians.
Yeah. I mean, probably, yeah. All right, Henrietta is up.
Henrietta is going to start the round by casting Magic Missile on the nearest zombie.
Aha. Well, since she's right in the ship, probably the nearest zombie is one of the three that is kind of in the ship. So, go ahead. You don't have to roll to hit for Magic Missile in this game. You only roll for damage, which means that is going to be 1d6 plus 1.
Alright. It's gonna be 3 damage. Looks like.
All right. Your missile rockets towards the zombie. Does a significant amount of damage, but doesn't destroy it. Which means that what? That means there are 2 damaged and 2 not damaged, right? Yeah. And that means it is Tommy.
Tommy's firing at that one again.
Okay. Go ahead. Kill him before he kills
10.
It's that is trying to think if that's gonna be a hit. What's your dexterity?
Dexterity is 14.
So that's a plus 1, so that's 11. What's your thaco?
Shit. I'm looking for it on this sheet.
This is going to be a close one, so that's why I'm like trying to. I'm not sure if you're going to hit, because I'm trying to think. You need, because
actually, I don't think the thaco is written down anywhere. I think this is the first time you've actually asked for thaco.
It's got to be 19. I'm thinking it's probably 19. What level are you?
He's level 3.
Level 3.
Yeah, I don't have thaco written down at all anywhere. I think this is the first time you've ever actually asked for a
it's got to be
thaco.
19. It's got to be 19. 11 thaco of 19 is not going to be a hit. It's just going to be a miss.
Okay.
Yeah. You're making me like do math and shit. All right. So far like the hits have been so over that like it's been easy to know, but that one was really fucking close. So I was like, wait a second. Let's see. So Tommy shoots and misses, but just barely, and it's Dantalion.
Okay, so I don't really have any offensive magic, but I believe I have to take my helmet off, right? Because I'm puking. I forgot about that.
Ah, yes, that's right. That's right. You are puking indeed. So
I'm gonna fall back into the corner here and follow my ass and like start taking the. I'm gonna take the whole fucking suit off.
Okay. All right. Then that's gonna be your action. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. So you take your suit off, which leads us to Jeb, Andy, and Xena, of course. But I'll go ahead and let Jeb take his action first.
Through the barfing, I attempt to
You're not barfing anymore. That ended last.
Yeah.
Just one round.
I freed myself from my suit, and the stench is gone.
Well,
yeah,
gone. I mean,
yeah, it's everywhere.
It's not as bad as it was.
But I will attempt a zombies be gone.
That I'm gonna have you roll. I need to find the table so that I know what the fuck I'm doing. I need you to roll a two D6.
All right.
In fact, is what I need you.
2d6.
Roll.
Bow. I rolled a 9, a 3, and a 6.
9.
No.
9. Let's see. Where is the table of the things? Turning. Okay. All right. What did you roll again? A 9?
A 3 and a 6.
And what level are you?
A good question. 3.
3. Okay, yes. Yes. Okay, so yes.
Poof.
The 3 zombies. Wait, 3 zombies, 4 zombies. 4 zombies. They don't poof. No. You're not that high of a level. They do turn and run, which means that the 3 that are in the ship just like turn back around and like go into the ship and seem to be going into the ship as like far away from you as possible. Then isn't there one out here? This guy?
Yeah.
Wait, why do I keep grabbing the B every time? Yeah. This guy is like just running up against the wall over here, kind of like batting himself against the airlock, trying to get away from you as much as possible. But that does mean that they don't get an attack this round, which means that it's initiative. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. Xena, hang on. Oh no, Xena somehow fucking missed the one, even though it's like running away and like prone. She like totally ate shit on that. So 5. Now it's initiative. Andrickson has finally made it. Has finally gotten himself standing, but just barely. He has a 2. Xena has a 5.
I also have a 5.
Henrietta has rolled a 2.
Yeah.
I got a 3 total.
Okay.
I think it's accurate then.
All right. Tommy and Xena are up. Xena's frustrated that she didn't kill this one against the wall, so she's gonna strike at it again. What's Tommy gonna do? That's the same one Tommy's been shooting.
Yeah, Tommy, if he sees that Xena's going for it, he's gonna hold off for a second. He's gonna let her strike before he fires.
All right. She once again is so frustrated that she like hit the wall and like put a big dent in the wall, but she did not hit the guy. So Tommy, if he wants to fire though, if he gets a 1, he might kill Xena.
No, I got it. I got a 12.
Which is gonna be a hit because
which is 11 plus the 1 for the dexterity. So I got a 12. So I just made it.
Right. So
where is
you had just
that,
missed?
Yeah. Where is that 3?
So just roll it here. Don't roll it on the thing.
But I don't see where it is. It's gone. I think somebody.
Who knows? It probably got destroyed because it was like
The number
fucking
one.
up the whole reality of the
Number one
universe.
in the
Yeah. So
It's the
if
Antichrist.
somebody puts it
But
back.
not God! Not God! Because
Country
the
Fried
Antichrist
Minis. Is there a D3?
Oh,
There we go.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a double helping
Roll
of
that
gravy.
guy.
What is that?
A 1.
Is that a 1?
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
All right.
So 3 damage.
So 3
Well, butter my
damage.
bitch.
3 more damage finally kills this zombie right here. Well, kills him. Destroys him. Gone. And now these 3 in the ship are the only ones left, but now they're like way in the ship and they're like bumping against the back wall. And it is Jeb and Dantalion.
Okay, so
Go ahead,
I
Jeb,
guess,
first, since Dantalion's back here in the corner.
Can I see any zombies where I'm at?
Where are you at? Oh, you're over here? Not really, no, because they're in the ship now. They like they're trying to get away from you, so they like ran this way and are like bumping into a wall in the ship, like way over here.
So I'm just gonna take my turn. I'm kind of panicking. I turn to Dantalion and say, that didn't work, and I panic and down my half pint of whiskey.
It did work.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
downing a half pint of whiskey right after you had like a vomiting fit.
Yeah.
But that's right.
Actually, you know what? That gets the
Dantalion was an alcoholic. Was a raging alcoholic. I forgot that lore from like the first episode.
Jeb is an alcoholic.
Or not Jeb, not Dan. Jeb. All right, so Jeb takes a big old swig because he has confused himself with his own clerical powers. What is Dantalion doing?
So I guess if I've completely stripped of the spacesuit at this point.
Yeah. At this point you're out.
I'm gonna start taking some pills out of my pants.
And you're starting to realize anybody that's stripped out of their suit is starting to realize you can breathe, but it is fucking cold in here.
Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna take a few pills. So if I just throw a handful of pills just at random out in the room.
Well, the zombies are all in the ship. If you throw pills in the middle of the room, you're probably just gonna make an explosion in the room.
They do heal, though.
Wait, they heal? Oh, wait, they do heal. Oh, that's right.
That's right. They heal. They heal us. They heal us all.
The idea is to throw healing.
See.
Fill the room with healing explosions.
How many pills do you throw out?
A handful. I don't know. Whatever we can determine it. What would? How many could I get in a handful potentially?
Roll like a d12.
Okay.
See just how many you grab when you just grab in your pocket.
Hold on, my dice roller broke.
All the dice rollers are broke.
They keep breaking.
They're like one-time use dice rollers.
Yeah, it's gonna be even worse when we play Mutant Crawl Classics because every dice is gonna break the rollers.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out something else.
Every fucking dice that's not a regular dice in the.
I got 8.
Chain.
I rolled an 8.
8. Oh, so you toss out fucking 8 pills, and oh my god, no fucking way.
What?
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I rolled just to see, because I know it's gonna give everybody max, because people don't have that many hit points. But I went ahead and rolled 8d8 anyway.
Did you get 64?
No, I got 8.
What?
I literally rolled 8 ones.
What?
Yes. I rolled 8 ones.
Shit.
Just the tiniest little blips of explosions.
Yeah, so there are all these little blips, but it did give everybody 8 hit points back, so which I feel like is probably enough to get everybody back to like max or almost, which actually really cures Anderson too, because he was real fucked up. So Anderson is like,
goddamn, I was literally down to 1 hit point.
Oh yeah,
I was literally down to 1 hit point. I'm still not at full. But I'm only down 2 hit points now because my hit points are 11.
All right, well that was a good show. Well then now we're back to Jeb.
Wait, I just went.
Wait, did you?
He's drinking whiskey.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah, I panicked.
Oh, that's right.
I was
Jeb.
trying to get rid of the zombies, and they
to...
went back in the ship.
Oh, that's right. Then we are to Henrietta and Anderson, but we're gonna have Henrietta go fast.
Alright.
What?
I am. Guess I'm gonna fire another volley of magic missile at one of the zombies.
Okay. You're
Sure,
going
how many of
to.
those I get?
You're probably going to. Well, how many do you have memorized? You should have some way to. I don't know if another Nate marked that stuff on your sheet.
Doesn't look like it.
Let's see. Let me look here.
Another Nate says.
Retarded. What? I didn't. He didn't. Shit.
Yeah.
Where is your spell list?
But is this not?
There we go.
Did he not just memorize each of these right here? The 4 level 1s and the 2 level 2s?
That's what I was just about to say. I think probably we were just saying that you got 1 of each. So if you've already used your magic missile, then you probably do not have another magic missile.
Alright. In that case, I'd like to take the half-full bottle of brown liquor, smash it, and shiv one of the zombies.
All right. So you're gonna grab Jeb's liquor.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got
I'm gonna grab. No, not Jeb's liquor. I got like a bottle of half-full like brown liquor.
Oh,
that
you
I
got
from the
your
Cupholders.
own.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that bottle out, smash it, and stab
Are you gonna
somebody
take
with
a
it.
swig before you smash it? You gotta take a swig.
No, I'm gonna make sure that they get a little bit of alcohol poisoning to go with the bleeding.
All right, well then go ahead and roll an attack roll. That is going to be a D20 plus strength modifier if you have one.
All right, that's 14. Nothing to add for strength.
14 is going to be a hit though, and let's see, broken glass bottle. Well, we're going to give that dagger damage. So let's go ahead and have you just roll a D4.
Right.
That would be plus strength too, but you said you don't have any, so.
Yeah. And that is, what does that even say? 1, I think.
All right. That also means that you had to board the ship. So now Henrietta is aboard the ship. She has gone towards one of the zombies. She jams this broken bottle into its back, and while it does do damage, it also nullifies the turn on that particular zombie, and he turns back around menacingly, and he looks like he's probably going to attack you. Anderson has gotten to his feet, and He is... Where is Anderson anyway? Yeah. He is running over and he is actually getting on board the ship. But he runs past Henrietta and the zombies and like goes through another door up towards the front of the ship and disappears into that door. And that's his turn. And then the zombie that Henrietta has awoken turns back to her, gives an attack, but misses because she's so short, just swipes right above her head, and that would make it initiative again.
Ooh, big number from Dentalian.
That's an 8.
Woo! I got a whole 3 that time.
I rolled a 5.
Xena has a 3. Anderson has a 1.
See, Xena? We're going at the same time. It's Kismet. Now let me look at your ass.
Get away from me, swine. All right.
Big packages come in little things.
Wait a second.
Oh, jeez.
Christ
all right.
Almighty.
Is this accurate then? Here.
This is accurate.
That means Dentalian is by far the first.
Oh yeah. Okay, so how many zombies are in the ship? There's still a few, or how many?
You're actually not sure because not all of them came out. You didn't really get a good look, so you'd kind of have to go up to the door of the ship and peer in to even see.
That's exactly what I'll do.
When you go over to the door and look in, what you see is there are 3 zombies, and they're all up against the wall. 2 of them are like facing the wall and kind of still just like bumping into the wall, looking like they're trying to hump the wall. But the one in the middle has turned around, and it seems that Henrietta is in fisticuffs with this one. Anderson entered the ship, but you don't see him. However, there is an open door to your left within the ship.
Would I have any time to stab a zombie with a scalpel?
You would.
That's what
yeah, because you weren't that far away. You were just over here.
The one that's scuffling with Henrietta.
Basically, you've got 40 feet, and from like here to here, yeah, I feel like you can make that. So yes, go ahead and roll. Is it the one attacking Henrietta?
Yes.
You're gonna get right behind her and attack from above her. Okay, go ahead and roll a 20. That is going to be modified by your strength modifier.
It's 11 plus 1. That's a 12.
Okay, so that's a 12. You have likely. What are you?
An elf. It's called the Scout. It's a armor class 6.
Okay, so you have 19. What did you get again?
12.
12. 19.
If my 12 on a 19 hit, his 12 on a 19 is gonna hit.
Yeah, 7 armor class 7. That is a hit.
Gotcha.
Sorry, there's.
I'm not sure.
My brain is not 100% working, but yeah, D4. Yes, that's excellent. But yeah, that hit.
4 plus 1 for strength.
So 5?
5 total. Thank you, yes.
That zombie.
That zombie is dead. That zombie is as dead cheese stick in my mouth.
Exactly, a cheese dick in my mouth. That zombie is dead. Alexa, cheese dicks. No.
Yeah, everybody listening right now just fucking hates you.
So that zombie falls and is destroyed. And now there are just the two zombies that are kind of just pushing up against the wall, just like humping up against the wall.
Oh my god.
Do
you know what just came into my mind?
Some zombies?
No.
Two of them specifically?
No. Cheese sticks, roly-poly cheese sticks. Cheese sticks, eat them up, yum.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys...
I know what you're talking about. That's fish heads. That's the fish heads
That's
song.
fish heads. Yeah, that's fish heads.
Of course.
That was Dr. Demento, right?
Dr. Demento, yes, of course. These guys are all way too fucking young for Dr. Demento.
I think so. You guys don't know Dr. Demento?
There's no way.
I know of.
I
but
was raised underneath like a rock.
I know
If
about
you
him
know
because of
about Weird Al, you know about Dr. Demento, but
Yeah.
like to actually have lived Dr. Demento, you kind of got to be an elder statesman.
Yeah, you've got to be a little older for that, I think.
Right. So that means Henrietta is up. I think, right?
Henrietta.
So at the moment, the zombies are not a threat at the moment, but that doesn't mean that they're like not gonna be a threat later if they're not taken care of.
Oh, in keeping with the theme of the madness that this session has been, I'm going to, instead of withdrawing that broken bottle, I'm just going to walk up to the nearest zombie and take those, what was it, double F cups, and use the sheer hitbox off of those to bludgeon one of them to death.
Okay. So she's gonna
like swing left and swing right as hard as she can.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the special move from the Karate Kid Part 2, except for with titties.
Exactly.
I get it. I understand. I see where this is going. Okay, Ralph Macchio, roll me a 20.
Going at it. It's a 10.
No, it's not.
10. Oh.
It's a 20.
What is it? Oh, it's a 20. That's
I
gonna
must
be
insist
a
that you
critical
make
hit
that a roll at 20, good sir.
against that zombie.
Reminder, that's on cooldown for like a half hour.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna say go ahead and roll me. Oh no, never mind. You don't have to roll me anything. So somehow the momentum of flapping around those titties so hard, like helicoptered Henrietta into the air.
Oh no! He paused again. Oh no! He's stuck.
Oh no! Fuck! Did I freeze? Right in the middle of the titties?
Right in the middle.
Wait, am I back? Am I back? I can't believe I froze right in the middle of the titties.
So
helicoptered up, right?
You helicoptered up.
So she helicopters up, right? The momentum carries her all the way up, and then the titties hit the head, and she just like scissors the zombie head, just right off with her titties, and the zombie head just goes flying. The body slumps to the floor, and
oh my god!
And now there's only a single zombie left, still kind of just pounding.
Oh my god!
Into the wall. I can't believe. Oh boy. All right. Yes. And then, gosh, then that means that Jeb, Tommy, and Xena all up.
Tommy is running into the ship.
Okay.
Tommy is running into Xena. Now Tommy is running into the ship. And if he sees
so Tommy runs into the ship. Yeah, he sees the scene.
Fires.
At the last zombie?
Yeah. No, it's somebody else.
You never know.
That's
a hit.
I got a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
That is a hit. Roll the D3. Don't break anything.
Break it all. Burn.
Kind of drag.
Did you actually roll it?
No, it's just picking it up. It's not rolling.
I think you're just picking it up and dropping it. You need to actually roll it.
So what do I have to do to roll it?
Do like a drag select to where it's lit up with a yellow outline, and then smash the R button on your keyboard a whole bunch.
What is it?
It's still just a 1.
Fucking Christ.
Dan can't roll dice.
No.
But that's okay. So that's 1 plus 2. So Tommy shoots this zombie in the back, doing some damage, but not destroying it, unfortunately. And this zombie looks like it's going to turn back around and start attacking, but not before the other people who still have yet to go. So Xena's going, but who else did I say? Jeb. I think it's Jeb's turn.
I hear the gunshot. I hear the gunshot. It snaps me back to my senses. Recalling that I, too, have a small pistol. An extra small pistol. I charge into the ship. And I unsheath my small pistol. And I squeeze that trigger, pointing at that zombie.
All right, you unsheath your small pistol, and you squeeze out a shot. Go ahead and roll a 20. Modified by your
squeeze 11, I guess.
Dexterity.
About a 15 plus 1, a 16.
That's most certainly gonna hit. Now roll that D3 plus 2.
Woohoo! Let's get a 4.
A 4. All right, you.
Wait, wait, is that a 3?
No, it's a 2 and a 2.
Oh, okay.
You explode your
so
small shot into the into this zombie.
Oh man, you're unloaded into that zombie. Around. You didn't pull out. You unloaded into it.
Yeah, of course.
You blast across its chest. It's got holes all in it now. It's all messed up. It's still just barely alive, but Xena, in her rage, runs in and fucking does not hit the, I don't know what the hell is wrong with Xena, but she runs in and
I know what's wrong with Xena. Wrong genre.
Wrong genre. Yeah. She's totally confused by this entire situation. Slams her sword, which is now all dented and broken and like fucked up from like hitting it into like walls in here made of titanium, back into another wall. Amazingly, her sword stays together, but she doesn't hit that zombie, even though barely any damage would fucking take that zombie out at this point. I think it's the zombie's turn, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. So let's see. That one zombie right there, it's gonna turn around. I think it's gonna probably hit Jeb or try to hit Jeb, as he's just run in there and fired. It did hit him.
Nuh-uh.
Is that your first nuh-uh?
No, I've already done it.
Yeah. That's good.
Wait, do we have any left?
No.
Yeah, are there any left?
I don't think so.
Oh wait, what was
the last one was supposed to be double the size.
It was the
what was
mega
the last
queef.
one, the queef one?
It was the mega queef, yeah.
That one was
it was
pretty big.
it was a super mega queef, to be fair. Oh, holy shit! 6 damage.
Oh, that easy.
All right.
Oh, my
and,
spleen.
Ouch!
But that's the thing. It's like all we really have to do is just take a pill out of your pocket and just throw it down on the ground and heal yourself.
All right. So let's see here. Jeb and Xena. So Jeb and Xena ran into the ship then.
That is
And
correct.
it is Anderson's turn. Okay, so everybody in the ship, that door that you ran in goes and like it shuts. It like slams shut, and the ship starts going like. Lights come on, and things start to like power up, and there's this like hum now. And clearly Anderson has started the ship from behind that door, which has now closed, by the way.
Well,
there are no more zombies, but now you're sealed in the back of this ship.
I thought that
and...
zombie was... No, there's still a zombie because it just hit him.
Oh yeah, there's still one zombie. That's right. That's right.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm just barely alive. No.
We
So
need to
there's
get this
one
man more
zombie,
edibles.
but it only has 1 hit point. I mean, it's like you pretty much know that. It's like it's ripped to pieces, and that well, fuck then. If there's one more zombie, I guess it is still just initiative.
Let's see who gets the final shot on this poor rotting bastard.
I
And
got
another
a 7.
edible is a terrible.
I got a
not
7
a
as
great
well.
idea. Ooh, 7. I mean, you beat the zombie anyway.
We got a 5.
Ah!
So if me and
Xena
Jeb
got
have...
6. Anderson got a 6.
So if me and Jeb both have guns, we probably both point at the same time and just fire.
Yeah. Are you guys both the top initiatives?
No.
We're both 7s.
I got 5.
I got a 2.
Well,
I
who's
got-
the top initiative?
That
Oh,
would be
it's
me.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Well,
and
then
Henrietta
Tommy-
got a 7 as well.
Oh.
Oh,
both
it's
of you.
Henrietta then.
Oh.
Well, we know that Tommy's firing. What's Henrietta doing? Is she continuing her
away.
breastage attack?
I think Henrietta's just gonna grapple the zombie so that Tommy has an easier time shooting the thing.
All right. Henrietta, go ahead and make a strength check.
Rolled a 5 against a strength of 11.
All right. Henrietta kind of pulls the zombie off of the wall, lunging it somewhat towards Tommy, giving him an easy shot. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
I rolled an 11. Which means I missed.
Except you only
Oh,
missed
no.
by 1, and I'm gonna say that because Henrietta successfully did her little thing, that it made the zombie slightly easier to hit. So in fact, you did hit it. You can roll your D3, but technically you don't have to roll anything because.
Oh my god! I just rolled the 3, so it exploded.
All right,
on.
well then roll it again.
And it exploded again.
I think you just dropped it. I don't think you rolled it that time. Okay.
Okay, so
So-
4 plus 2, 6.
So yeah, you obliterated the zombie. As like Henrietta's like, she kind of like pulls it forward by one of its hands, kind of flings it towards you, and you're just like, and it's kind of like that scene in the first season finale, or is it the finale of Next Generation, or it's like one of the first season episodes where the guy gets like totally blown apart and he sees everybody knows the gruesome scene that I'm talking about. It's famous for being fucked up and also kind of shitty looking. But you've killed him. Woo! The zombie is destroyed. And you hear the ship begin to fly off into the void, you assume.
Man. Wait, is everyone on the ship?
You look around, you think everyone is on the ship.
What about the door to the cockpit won't open?
Do you try?
Yeah.
Come on, people. We need that $50 super chat so that we can make this canon.
Right.
And also so that we can make Xena canon in our universe. So that Xena can show up on Up, Up, and Away every Wednesday night, by the way, over on Dicks in the Dark. Go check it out.
But actually, you need to do that quick because Xena, the farther you get away from the asteroid, Xena is starting to like fuzz out.
Oh wait a minute, is she doing the Back to the Future thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Xena's starting to like fuzz out. So everybody's like looking at her and she's like, What's happening to me? And she's like looking at her hand, it's all like see-through and shit. After maybe about 5 minutes, you hear boom, and the ship goes, and you all end up doing the Star Trek thing where you're all like doing this, and it's all unstable.
That's Kermit the Frog, by the way.
For the first time, you hear Anderson's voice over some sort of a comm or something. You hear it loud. Shit, what the... oh boy.
That's what you hear. Because Hendrickson dropped his shit. Hey,
I just dropped my...
Hendrickson stopped on the way to the ship fridge and grabbed a snack and...
I just dropped my pizza. Fuck.
No, not the pizza.
5 second rule.
Not floor pizza.
5 second.
It must have had pineapple on it and it deserved it.
Well, no, it was that Greek pizza. It had feta and all that on it.
You know.
Anyway, you hear Anderson's voice, and he says, "Hold tight! The asteroid!" And he
hold your ass tight!
Has exploded, and we're being bombarded! As the ship is boom, boom. It shakes and shakes, and Xena becomes fuzzier and fuzzier until finally Xena is gone, and you think, oh fucking hell.
He ate the floor pizza.
Yep, he did.
Yeah. And you think that Xena is gone. But after a few moments, things quiet down. And you just seem to be flying. You assume through space.
Hey guys, we got out of this place.
So we did.
We got out of that place. We made it.
Yeah. You
And
think
as
the next
you're,
place will be as shitty?
And as you're flying away,
Techno TM donated a $2 super chat. The ship explodes.
the ship explodes.
Thank you, Comstar. I'm going to assume that that's Comstar.
No.
Nope.
An anonymous super chat.
Totally.
It was the anonymous super chat. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
One final stray piece of asteroid hits the ship just right. Everybody thinking that you're safe, and
It's like, hey
blinked
guys,
out of
we
existence.
got out of that place.
Exactly.
You know what though? I'm a little disappointed because I wanted Andrickson and the pirates to show up.
No. They could never be allowed to make it into your universe.
Oh my god.
It had to be destroyed before it could
The
infect.
lobster roll thing by itself would have been bad enough to ruin your whole universe.
Imagine if that was canon. No.
Well, see, here's the thing. All of that was okay because basically what I did is that, like, all of the crazy super chats and all of the weird stuff that they happen in universe, had it become official, all of that stuff would have just been like riftium, like weirdness.
Yeah.
Because
That's
of the
what I mean.
unstable riftium. So it like wouldn't have necessarily like
It would have been a
affected
weird
anything.
edge case of Riftium.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been this just weird edge case that, like, if those characters had ever made it back into the main campaign for any reason, they would have been like, yeah, you have no idea what the fuck happened on this asteroid.
I can see it right now. This ship is flying away. As Argyle's like coming right into the sector. Oh, there's a ship. He's like, oh, there's a ship there. Maybe we oughta. Boom. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind.
Nah, see
Oh,
here.
salvage crew, we got something to clean up.
These are because I have recordings of all 4 episodes. These will be the tapes, the data tapes that recovered and sent to info.
Oh God. That's hilarious.
That the crew of the Destiny they're gonna be like,
what the?
Wait, Professor Hexagon is gonna be like, oh, we've gotten some information about some former Destiny crew members. Let's take a look at the tapes.
Oh my God. The worst part is that all that stuff that happens, if they're watching, all they see is just these guys just like going nuts. and killing people over and over again.
I mean, isn't that just what
You're
D&D
saying
is
that
anyway,
the
though?
recording wouldn't have showed the lobster roll explosion?
Yeah, the recording would have showed all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it's not just that they were crazy, it was actually happening. The Riftium was creating rifts, basically. You ever play that game, Rifts? You remember Rifts?
Oh, yeah.
Palladium, super crunchy ass system that you know, it takes like 4 days just to like make a character, but pretty fun.
Yep.
Yeah, like that. So it was kind of pulling things in and out of other dimensions and shit like that. But no, that was good, guys. It was fun.
Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for running this.
Thanks for hosting, man.
Would you
yeah.
take a moment
Welcome.
to remind the folks what you guys have going on over at D&D?
Oh yes, if you are a connoisseur of Dungeons and Dragons. If you're liking the actual plays, the live plays, head on over to Dix in the Dark, DIX in the Dark, right here on YouTube. Also, dixinthedark.com. You can check us out. We play every Wednesday, we play live. So tomorrow night we will be back here live playing our game, Up and Away, the official one. Also, we have Save Hell. There's a brand new episode that just came out Sunday, but we also recorded 2 new episodes beyond that on Saturday, which will be coming out here within the next couple of Sundays, every other Sunday. And of course, at the end of the month, and actually this is a special announcement, you guys need to hear this. Mega Dungeon, we might be switching around this month. Yep. There is a chance, and it's probably a likely chance, that we're going to do Mega Dungeon on the 18th instead of the 25th, because Garrett is going on a big vacation. So, if you guys are going to be Mega Dungeoning with us, it's probably going to be the 18th. So in 2 weeks instead of in 3 weeks.
We still got that room to go. We still
one
got that
room.
One room left.
Did you guys also see Did you guys see the comparisons in the Discord?
I did. They were pretty close.
Not bad. So there's gonna be another one, because once you clear this other dungeon, there's going to be another comparison, and if you can clear it, even though you've already basically beat the biggest bad, there's still some spaces to clear. If you can clear it, that's gonna be an experience.
Well, yeah, you know what's gonna happen is that we basically went in and one-shotted that vampire.
Two-shotted, you fuckers.
Yeah, we basically just took that thing out
My head is hot.
like nobody's business. But whatever's gonna be in that other room is probably just gonna TPK us completely.
Oh, you know it. You guys better be glad there's no super chats.
And it'll be a rat. That's what it'll be. It'll be a rat in there. They'll TPK us.
Did I miss anything good?
No, we were just talking about TPKing the party with a rat because we killed the vampire.
Right.
What, you just like took the vampire out back behind a Denny's and shoved a UV light in its lamp in its face?
In his butt.
You never know. Maybe that room that you haven't explored yet has like a lady vampire in it.
Oh, well, you put it somewhere else for her. Well, this has been fun, y'all. I guess a little wrap up here. In 2 weeks' time, we're going to be doing a temporary one-shot show where the players get to write the story live, playing the old Brains and Brawn system. So we're going to be running that in 2 weeks. And in 4 weeks' time, we're going to be starting up Mutant Crawl Classics. So come check it out.
All right.
Any last words, gentlemen, before I press the button?
Thanks for watching.
Dix in the Dark.
Thanks for playing. Dix in the Dark.
Hope y'all enjoyed.
Last word.
Oh, yes, I do like that one. All right. Bye-bye. And we're